right, now it's time to get into Monday Night Raw, April 27th, 1998.
Before we get into the show, let's take a look at what was going on in the wrestling world around that time. There's a lot of drama here involving all of James's favorite ECW stars at the time, sadly.
Oh, wow. All of them?
Roadkill and Danny Doring? What are they up to?
Roadkill and Danny Doring are fucked up.
Well, that's not who I got here.
The Musketeer.
De-evolution. The Musketeer. Jeeves.
Oh, no. What, is Terry Brunk? What's he up to?
All right, so from the Observer, April 20th, 1998, in ECW News, the Scott Hall situation was just one of the weird things that happened. Hall, who lives in the area, went to the ECW house show on April 11th with Just Incredible, a friend from his WWF days. When he got to the back at around 5 p.m. before the crowd had arrived, word went through the dressing room, and he was confronted by, among others, Shane Douglas, Bam Bam Bigelow, Chris Candido, and Francine.
He had triple threat on his ass.
Yeah, all of the triple threat. Douglas, Bigelow, and Candido all had heat with him stemming from their days in the WWF when the Clique ruled the company, and for various reasons, all believed they had fallen victim to their power. The situation, which lasted about 10 minutes, was described as tense with potential for all problems, but they were all sitting down and talking, although Douglas was said to be tense with veins bulging as he cut a promo on Hall.
He got a promo on Hall backstage?
Someone reported that to like Meltzer and said he had veins bulging.
Bulging?
Cut my fucking music. Yes.
Bigelow, who left WWF largely other problems, what's that?
Oh, it's just like, y'all,
You're drunk.
Jabroni.
I don't even know who you are.
You're a jabroni, dude.
What'd you finish?
You did the spooky fingers.
After about 10 minutes, Hall called a cab and left, but not before Francine yelled at him to get in line and buy a ticket like the rest of the marks. And then a humorous situation happened where Tommy Dreamer, not knowing what happened, walked by and then offered Scott Hall a ride home. So yeah, Scott Hall and the Triple Threat almost, well, not, I was going to say coming to blows, but it looks like Scott Hall didn't really care. He just was there and
He
left.
had the one appearance, right? The Ready or Not Here?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that song is pretty good though.
That was fucking awesome.
That was on. He only did that once, right?
I don't know. That was the only video.
Yeah, I think I've only ever seen it on like a
the
phone.
Entrance.
Like a phone recording of it, yeah.
Ricky Steamboat has threatened Ultimo Dragon with a lawsuit for using the name Dragon. I didn't know that this happened. I guess Ricky Steamboat was pissed off at WCW and was just doing anything to fuck with them, so he was trying to sue Ultimo Dragon over the name Ultimo Dragon.
There can only be one dragon in pro wrestling.
He trademarked the usage as a pro wrestler in the U.S. I'm guessing nothing came of it because I don't remember him ever changing his name. Yeah, you're probably right. He should have just been a shoot name, Ricky Steamboat, which is Dick Blood.
That's insane.
Dick Blood and Terry Brunk.
That is insane.
It's Henry. Richard Henry Blood.
Dick Henry Blood.
Dick Blood is... That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, you're part of the Blood family? That's crazy.
He spells it different.
Who is this? Who is Dick Blood?
Ricky Steamboat.
That's crazy. He's gonna be on TV like next week.
Yeah, he's about to turn heel.
Dude, he's a senior, by the way, so he named his son Dick Blood also.
Dick Blood Jr.?
Nah, man, shit. Come on.
Yeah, man. I mean, no wonder why he's Ricky the Steamboat Dragon.
Nah, come on.
What were you saying? I'm sorry. I threw you off with the Dick Blood thing.
Who?
Is that you? James was starting to talk.
I know you ain't talking to me.
I was, bro. You were going somewhere. I threw you off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. All right, sorry. I was just going to ask you guys. I don't know if you've been keeping up with it, but did you guys pray today? Did you guys keep up your prayers?
All right, never mind. We're going to... All right, Observer from April 27, 1998.
Just so you know, Dick Blood Jr.
Yes, if you didn't.
In WCW news, after Thunder on April 16th, TBS presented the movie Stone Cold. Normally, they have 2 or 3 WCW wrestlers plugging the movie that follows Thunder, but for some reason, there were no wrestlers plugging that movie. I was hoping maybe one of you guys could explain why.
What? Tony, I thought that was a you question.
I thought Tony would take it over. Yeah.
Because they just don't like that movie.
It was a bad movie. Well, in more WCW news, there were apparently orders given and not followed up on in Minneapolis on April 13th to not let Jesse Ventura's camera crew in. Jesse Ventura was stealing the spotlight during every commercial break, and apparently on radio was saying he might show up and beat up Hulk Hogan. He passed out Ventura for governor stuff, which was all over TV.
Come on, man. Dude.
He said on the radio he was going to beat Hulk Hogan up because I guess they had shoot heat. I wish he would have. That would be fucking awesome.
They still have shoot heat, brother.
Yeah, they probably still do. Yeah, you're right.
One more thing here, which I just thought it was just ridiculous. On April 28th in Jim Thorpe, PA, a wrestler from Clark Summit, PA, named Tiny went on a rampage dressed up like a cow and smashed his car into a house, and it took 20 state troopers to subdue him. it's not the first time he's done something like this. It's
Tiny the cow crashed his car
into a house and
20 state troopers.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I just wanted you guys to know that, have that info. I felt like it
Tiny
was
the
unfair.
cow, yeah.
I felt like it was unfair if I had that and you didn't have that knowledge. So.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh, and Davey Boy Smith refused to put over Scott Norton, so then he quit the company.
All right.
Scott Norton quit? Davey Boy Smith quit.
Davey Boy quit.
I know Scott Norton quit. He won't put me over. I'm out of here.
He was booked to put Norton over clean on Nitro, and he refused, so the match never took place, and then he didn't show up on the Nitro after that.
I somehow blame Sean for that. I feel like that's from that era. He said, I'm never going down to nobody ever again. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Scott Norton was definitely a click guy. You're not fucking beating me, brother.
So, yeah, that's exactly what happened, too. I know
You
what
were
happened
too
with
friendly.
you. Yeah. I ain't going down to this bitch boy right here. I'll tell you that.
I'd rather fucking quit. That's gnarly. All right, well, that is it for the news of the
He was
time.
in the fucking bitch-ass fucking attire, too. He wasn't even in the jeans, He was in his fucking...
No, he was in the Long Boys. Yeah,
Yeah,
bullshit.
no,
Hey,
man,
thank you,
like-
James. I appreciate you putting respect on the jeans, because not a lot of people do. Not a lot of people
No, I
fucking
mean,
do.
his body was like... He was crazy in shape, for a minute. But
Yeah.
the jeans were like, I put him over the top for real.
Dude, he was a beast. He was the juiciest he may have ever been. No, I guess he was pretty juicy before then.
He was,
But looked-
dude, he was like
Yeah.
fucking... At one point, man, he was like crazy.
He
like,
couldn't even
inhuman.
find tights that fit him, I don't think. At
He
like
left
96.
humanity behind, man.
Yeah.
Crazy guy. All right, it's time to get into Monday Night Raw, April 27th, 1998.
My life in a box
For
in the
real.
ring.
Well, Unforgiven was last night, fellas.
Wow.
There was an Inferno match.
Yeah.
China broke out of a shark cage like RoboCop. The Nation was there.
Yeah, all of them.
Stone Cold hit Vince with a chair in the head and
But
hospitalized
was
him.
it on purpose?
Well, as we learned later, yes, indeed.
Oh, okay. I guess you're right.
And now here are the dogs barking because it's time for Thorne and you.
Dude, the dog's barking. Do you like this intro? Because I thought this one was fun. It always reminds me of the Warzone game.
Yeah, the dogs barking is always like, I know I'm in for like a crazy ass Raw. If the dogs are barking at the beginning, I know like we're about to see no finishes, fucking just 200 fucking fucked up things.
How'd you know?
Yeah, because the dogs barked. I knew. That era of Raw is so fucked up. It's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
They
You're
actually
right.
start off with it's fucked up. They start off not even letting you get into the show. It's just fucked up already.
Yeah, you don't even get a chance to breathe or watch Raw. Like, we're already going somewhere else.
Well, JR informs us on commentary that WCW was at the Norfolk Scope.
The Norfolk Scope.
Dude, that always fucked me up. He says North of Scope. And I said, what
Norfolk
is the
Scope.
North? The North Scope? What is this? It's Norfolk.
Yeah, he's at the
Norfolk
Norfolk Scope, which
Cole and
is
JR are also in their Warzone jackets, by the way, which I think we've talked about. I saw Tony posted the War Tony JR
Yes, I
figure.
did after I was watching it.
Do you remember this, James?
Oh yeah, of course I do. With JR with his mouth on that figure, crazy.
His eyes are glued to his glasses or something. I don't know. It's
somebody,
crazy.
somebody in production made the shirt on the figure say War Tony instead of War Zone, which is
They had to
all
pass
timers.
the
they
censors,
approved
you
it.
know? Yeah.
Well, WCW was at the Norfolk Scope, which
The what?
they say 15 minutes from here. They're in Hampton, Virginia, and then DX is taking the war to WCW.
Ah, they launched an assault on WCW and are just down the road, 15 minutes. And
At the
Triple H talked
Norfolk
to-
Scope.
The Norfolk Scope.
They better hurry up before that place changes again.
So DX are outside of a building. This isn't the Norfolk Scope though, right?
No, they're at the Hamden Coliseum right now.
Right. And it
Hamden
is We're here. You're here. And it is very bright outside for what I figured Raw was on at 8, 9, probably 9 p.m., right? Pretty bright outside for 9 p.m., even if it's daylight
It's Eastern
savings.
time. That's where your head's messed up. It's Eastern time.
Sure, but
and they said earlier today. They said earlier today at the beginning.
It's Eastern time, so you have to realize it gets dark here at around 2:30 p.m. So this is so you just have to remember that. Yeah, it's like daylight savings and all that.
I see.
So DX is lined up outside the Hamden Coliseum at 2:30, presumably by the weather. Billy Gunn has
sun direction.
Billy Gunn has a rocket launcher.
For a cock.
Yeah, that's a cock right there. They give Road Dogg a Tommy gun or some shit.
Yeah, China swings her gun and hits Road Dogg in the cock with it, man. This is awesome.
And they have
jerking off his gun too. He's just jerking it.
Fucking
You also have to realize that they're all ready to get inside their tank that they have that they're going to take to the north. They're going to drive the tank down the street to the Norfolk Scope.
And Triple H says, "At ease, men," and Billy Gunn has a hard bazooka cock. And then Triple H says, "I said at ease," and then the bazooka goes limp because it's a cock, and they're all starting to laugh about that.
Hell yeah, man. This is real.
Awesome. The boys are here.
Me when I'm young, I'm like, this is my fucking dogs right here, man. Good Lord.
Bruce Pritchard sitting in the driver's seat. That's my dog.
Is that Bruce Pritchard?
Yes, it's Bruce Pritchard.
Wait, was it? I thought it was like
that.
Bullet Bob or something.
No,
I
Bruce
didn't know it was
Pritchard, because he had to make sure that shit
Ralphus.
didn't go down when they went to WCW, because he was in charge of this.
Is that for sure?
Yeah, dude, remember that picture I sent you of Bruce Pritchard? That's him talking about it.
That's not who was in the scene of that.
Are you serious?
Yes, it's Bruce Pritchard is in the scene.
Wow, you have some like
fit.
lore. How about that, dude?
Dude, they talk about on every document. I've heard about this DX tank thing.
Oh, you're indoctrinated like that. I didn't know that.
He's watching a lot of the documentary.
Yeah,
this is Bruce Pritchard, you're telling me? This guy is Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah, he's in there, bro. That's Bruce Pritchard, bro.
Wow. Well, did you know that you can't fish, crab, boat, or swim at the Hampton Coliseum?
Why was that so necessary for me to know?
They wanted to zoom in to let you know that, by the way.
Why did I have to know that? Was that a reference to something that I didn't understand?
Yeah, a lot of guys like to fish, crab, boat, and swim at the Hampton Coliseum.
Well, that should fucking knock it off, man.
It better.
You can't have crabs. That's what it was. Crabs. Get it?
Well,
crabs.
now suck it and let's go get them.
All right, so let's drive this tank. I just want everybody to realize this tank here is a Jeep.
It's not a tank. It's a Jeep with a big fucking bazooka on it. Just a cannon.
Yeah, you know what's funny is they never talk about that, which is weird.
Because the joke was it's not a tank.
Yeah, the joke is that it's not a tank.
But that was not in history, not the joke.
In the history, it's just a tank.
It was sweet. It was a sweet tank.
They made T-shirts with DX on tanks.
On a shoe tank? Yeah.
And then they brought the tank back to NXT. Remember that when NXT was
more of a
invading
tank
Raw or something?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. When Leo Rush was on the hood of it. That's right. That shit was awesome.
Wow, what a different era, man.
Yeah, well, they're going to embark on a mission, James, and they've seen the enemy and they are near, and today we'll go down there.
They don't be treating
where?
They don't be treating our troops. They don't be treating our troops right, man. They let all those dudes go. All those dudes that invaded Raw in the tank, they let all of them go, man.
They had to go. Yeah. They had to go.
Because they didn't be treating the troops right, man.
No,
That's something to think about, man.
It was a dishonorable discharge.
Everybody there.
They just didn't do right by the army.
Triple H let his whole brigade die. He let his whole brigade just walk out there and die, man. See, that's fucked up.
Well, man, Tony Khan came out with the real tank. That's what happened.
Tony Khan said he's got something bigger and better. And I promise you, and I mean it,
right.
You can fish, crab, boat, and swim at Daly's Page Brothers.
They said real? They fucking went.
So the first match of the evening is Ken Shamrock and Owen Hart versus Mark Henry and The Rock.
The Rock, the Intercontinental Champ Rock. They're the Nation of Domination still. JR, by the way, said, we're going to have some footage of the personal assault from DX WCW. We'll have that for you later tonight. So there is much more to come with the DX WCW business.
Shamrock is at 0% body fat currently.
He is Davey Boy Smith-esque here. he is unreal.
Yeah, he looks so crazy, man. Like, wow. I mean, like, he was really taking it serious, you know? He was taking the wrestling shit serious, so that was pretty cool to see.
I'm pretty sure he's still doing MMA at the same time, too.
Was this a UFC where they were rocking crazy?
Yeah, oh, hell, you don't know rules yet. They're still underground, bro. They were bashing dudes' heads in, grabbing ponytails. He definitely just whooped Chemo's ass.
That cage was huge, man. That cage was massive. They
dude,
got
early
big
UFC
ass
is
cage,
awesome.
Knees straight to the top of the skull.
Dude, grabbing geese and choking him with it. Yeah, they was fucking going nuts.
Geese.
Yeah,
Shit,
geese.
yeah.
And, dude, fucking one of the Gracies fought a dude like twice his size, wrapped his gi around his neck, and bashed his brains into smithereens, bro. It was awesome.
Yeah, man, that was like the real championships right there. That's what they should have called it.
Dude, Shane wanted to invest in that shit too.
Shane said this shit is
so
lit.
He was right.
So lit. Dude, look at Ken Shamrock. He's fucking north-south knee someone to death.
Tank Abbott looking like he just got off his 9 to 5 and coming to kill somebody.
Dude, that was the real, man. They got the fucking dude, the geek logo with his arms out crazy.
Yeah! That was awesome, bro. That logo is so sick. That the first belt they had with that dude on it was awesome.
No one was doing it like that. And especially not WCW, who is being currently invaded by a tank. And definitely not
dude,
WWF.
All the cops. They're at the North Swamp for fucking arena. God damn it.
North of.
Didn't Dan Severn come on television with the UFC title once?
He
was
did.
It Dan? Yeah, it was Dan Severn.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
He had like that and the NWA title.
Oh, yeah, he had like 4 titles or something. Yeah, he was
had
rocking.
a ton of fucking belts. That's right. He had the UFC. Oh my god, yeah. He had 2 UFC titles, it looks like. And then look at this picture. 3 UFC titles and the NWA world title.
Yo, what the?
That's crazy.
This
bro.
is a crazy bastard, man. Yeah. And
dude, look at that dude with the fucking arms, man. That shit is so crazy. That reach is nuts, man. They later on engineered this guy as John Jones.
Anderson Silva was soon released.
So we have Ken Shamrock and Owen Hart, who had some shit go down at Unforgiven, which is why they're teaming here tonight.
Owen lost to Triple H due to the numbers game. I'm not sure what happened to Ken Shamrock. I'm guessing the same happened.
Yeah, probably something like that. I'm sure it was something to do with the Nation, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So Rocky Sucks chants are going nuts in this building.
Die,
it's weird.
Rocky, die.
It's weird because we're in like a middle ground where he's not The Rock yet. Like he's The Rock, but he's not The Rock.
He's still Rocky Maivia, right? Like, does his intro like? Does his
he's The Rock.
say The Rock? Okay,
he's The Rock. His pants say The Rock.
His pants say RM as well.
Yeah, well, they call him The Rock, Rocky Maivia, is what they announce him as.
I see. Okay,
it's The Rock, Rocky. Like he's like the game.
That's his nickname.
The Rock,
right. Okay,
Rocky
he's labbing right now currently. Because The Rock grabs the microphone and he says,
"Oh my god, yeah!
Finally, the People's Champ has come to Hampton." And then that's it.
Then that's it. He gives the mic back. Yeah.
No voice flexion or anything. It's just finally the People's Champ has come to Hampton.
Yeah, right. I was like, wow, okay, this is super fucking early stuff. He's not tapped in, but very soon after that he is. Yeah,
you're right. It's not like this is like a long journey for him.
No, it's 98.
He like flicks a switch and then figures it out. Yeah, he's like, oh shit, I'm The Rock.
Right. This is what this means.
A reminder that The Rock gave a shout out to Ken Shamrock on Impact Wrestling for going into the Impact Wrestling Hall of Fame.
I forgot about this.
You know how I know that?
Why?
Because it was on Pluto TV for BTI.
Oh, yes, and you love BTI. You're always watching
is your
BTI.
favorite show,
I'm begging. I don't know if Garrett, if you listen to this, if you have any pull here, I'm begging you to put some fucking actual TNA Impact episodes on this fucking Pluto
Please.
TV app, man. It is just BTI and bullshit. I'm begging you to just have something up there, something with Samoa Joe on it. I'm begging you. Any AJ Styles
Be careful
on
what
this
you ask
thing.
for.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I think he gets the picture.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, it was a cameo. We recorded. Well, it wasn't a cameo. It was he went outside in his yard and recorded a bunch of shit all at once
For a bunch of people.
Yeah, because I remember he also said it was like the same scene, same background. Everybody's like, "Oh, thank you, Donald Trump." So yeah, I remember that
Oh,
too.
yeah. It was a crazy night for The Rock.
So Owen Hart and The Rock start the matchup here, and The Rock goads Ken Shamrock to come into the ring, and well, Owen lets him come into the ring.
The Rock also does the people's eyebrow here, and it also feels like he's just learning how to do it.
Definitely labbing.
Yeah, because it's like he stares across the ring, and then he does it, and it feels like it was AI generated video. Like it felt fucking. His eyebrow got
It was
so
put in
high.
post.
Yeah, it felt like it, dude. It was crazy.
Well, The Rock goads Shamrock to come in, and Owen lets him come in. Then Owen looks at him as he comes in, and he low blows the shit out of Ken Shamrock.
He kicks him with his balls.
And I guess Owen Hart has joined the Nation.
No, how can this happen, man?
Well, Owen, he goes to the outside, he grabs a chair, and what happens next? I mean, I'm not even kidding, guys. This is one of the craziest heel turns I've ever seen.
Well, don't forget the spinning wheel kick. He kicks him in the balls, and he follows it up with a standing spinning wheel kick.
Well, that's got to be New Japan style just for him.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, the Pillman that is set up here. I mean, not only the Pillman but the sound effect, the run-ins, the after fact. There's so much that happens here.
The sound effect I want to talk about, because I'm still unsure what had happened.
Yeah, well, I didn't know until commentary told me.
Well, goddamn right, I heard it.
Well, what happens here is they go to Pillmanize Ken Shamrock, and the Nation, of course, is helping Owen Hart at this point. He has this chair he grabbed from outside, and Godfather and I think D'Lo Brown grab one of each of Ken Shamrock's arms.
They Gumby him.
And pull him apart.
Stretch Armstrong him.
Yeah, this is really crazy looking. And Owen puts the chair on Shamrock's leg, and he jumps off the rope, and he Pillmanizes his fucking leg.
Yes.
And Steve Blackman comes down, and he tries to make the save. The numbers game is just way too heavy. He gets his ass kicked.
The Nation fuck him up. Oh, Owen, by the way, Pillmanizes Shamrock twice. He jumps off the second, stomps his shit out, and then does it again, and then Blackman comes out, tries to make the save, but he gets his fucking shit pushed in. And then Owen puts Shamrock in the sharpshooter while Steve Blackman is still getting his ass kicked.
Not only does he put him in the sharpshooter, but as he has him in the sharpshooter, we have British Bulldog coming out here, and now he gets his ass kicked.
Yes, he's fucked up too.
And in this sharpshooter, they play some weird sound effect. I thought it was something like happening in the arena at first.
I still think it was.
I think it was when they were beating a Blackman. Is what I
think in my mind, it was Steve Blackman taking a chop, and they just said it sounded like a snap.
Or they played a snapping sound effect over the PA.
Yeah.
And then commentary told us that Shamrock's leg
You hear that?
has just broken into two.
You hear that shit? I heard a snap.
So, by the way, I just also want to make sure we know this. Godfather has kept the hat on the whole time.
He's probably got a stogie in too.
This whole fucking time. That's so crazy.
He's awesome. Fucking Gumbian dudes.
So then Owen Hart, Shamrock's leg you guys have to understand, he has been Pillmanized twice, and his leg has been cracked in half, PA style.
His back or his leg, something happened there.
He's dead
It's
at
his
this
leg.
point.
It's spinal probably or something.
It's got to be spinal. It's got to be.
It has to fucking be.
It sounds like one of those bone crunching action figures. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like
it sounded like when in Lucha Underground when somebody would do a kick of any kind. That's how it sounded.
The AR Fox thing in the corner, was crazy. Owen Hart then goes down and he bites Ken Shamrock's ear till there's fucking blood on his mouth.
Was there blood on Shamrock's ear? I never saw it.
I think
yes,
so.
yes.
It was in his
Okay.
ear. It's like when Ryback slapped Ricky Starks with the tuna and it got stuck in there. That's where the blood was on Kid Shamrock's ear.
Dude, the fucking breaking of the legs was crazy enough, James. The fucking like Shamrock is on the ground writhing in pain because his legs and ankles and back have all been broken.
This man has been He's like the fucking dude from SpongeBob with the glass fucking bones or whatever, the paper skin.
The glass bones. And Owen jumps on top of him, fucking crazy style,
Dude,
and starts nibbling his ears.
It's like the segment was already over. Everyone's talking
Island
and
Boy
stuff. Like they're about to.
You see that TikTok where the barber like kisses on his butt?
That's Owen the Shamrock. Jesus Christ.
This shit is crazy as hell, man. What date was this again? What date was this?
April 27th.
April 27th.
So when was the Mike Tyson gimmick?
Okay,
It
April
was earlier.
27th.
It was earlier in the
Okay,
year.
it was
Okay,
way
okay,
earlier, right?
Ken does take some time off. I was wondering, does he just come back and wrestle the
That'd be
next
so
week?
Sick.
Yeah, but no, he doesn't come back until it's time to qualify for the King of the Ring.
Does he leave because he's got to do a shoot fight against a Gracie?
Dude, yeah, he probably had to leave. He's like, guys, I'm going to the UFC. I don't know if I'm going to come back. So we had to figure out some way to...
Dude, I got another fight with Chemo coming up, and it's gonna I got him up his fucking ass.
Every time you go into a fight in the UFC at that time, it's like you don't know if you're going to fucking come out okay, if you're going to be dead at the end of it. That is so crazy.
Whether or not he ever came out okay is questionable. He's, he was probably a changed man.
Well, I
every
think
single
okay
time.
is the best way to put it,
Sure,
probably.
sure.
Did he come out good? No. Nobody did.
I'm trying to see if he did go fight.
Maybe he just wanted time off to be with his family like a normal human.
What a fucking asshole.
Said, guys, I've been on the road a little too much recently. Let me go.
Yeah,
for
that's
a
true.
month. So Owen Hart has turned heel. He's joined the Nation. He bit the ear. He snapped the bag. He snapped the legs. Sergeant Slaughter.
That's an unbelievable rundown.
Sergeant Slaughter literally grabs Owen Hart by the hair and pulls him off his ear as he's biting him. And this has got to be the most fucking out-of-pocket heel turn I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
And they're still chanting Rocky sucks over anything for Owen Hart.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, and like I knew Owen was in the Nation, but somehow I missed this part of him joining. Like I didn't realize this is how he joined.
I've never seen him. Yeah, I've never seen him destroy King Shamrock.
It's not even like it doesn't turn into a big feud. At least it doesn't feel like it because I don't fucking remember anything of it.
All right, so they have like a house show run when he comes back where he beats Owen Hart like 8 house shows in a row. 9, 10, 11.
Is this the one where they do the Lion's Den match one? Or not the
I'm
Lion's
trying to
Den,
see if he ever... Oh, no.
I know
The
they
Dungeon
fought,
of Doom
they
match,
fight
right?
in
Or the
Stu Hart's
dungeon?
dungeon, yeah.
Dude, he
Yeah, that's
literally
in-
spends, I swear to God, 4 months kicking Owen Hart's ass at house shows. This is... And you're right. You guys are right. The Hart family dungeon match.
Yeah, that was in July.
Okay, so that was
in
from this.
July.
Oh.
Owen beats him there.
Really?
And then he goes back to kicking his ass on the house shows. Good Lord. And then Dan Severn beats him in a triple threat.
Holy shit.
Does he ever beat him on TV?
I guess Ken Shamrock was out of doing MMA when he signed to WWE.
That makes sense.
It looks like his last fight
over.
Yeah, he probably Vince was like, "Oh, you're not gonna fucking do that. You'll die."
Yeah, you will. Yeah. He does not. Okay, so he does not beat Owen until that Lions Den match, which is in August.
Well, that's good revenge. He beats him in his dad's dungeon.
Dan Severn is the referee of that match.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, this pay-per-view got fantastic reviews.
Why has Owen done this? Why?
Well, because he wants to lose on the house show loop for the next 6 months. So now it's time for the Dude Love Shack Town Hall.
Oh, when they did the recap, by the way, and they did during the break, they show Farouk and Steve Blackman helping Shamrock to the back, and Shamrock is all flustered and he's pissed, and he's looking around and he says, "I'm gonna kill his ass." So, holy shit. And he does.
Yeah, he does for the next 6 months.
Love Shack. They couldn't use that song.
No, they had. Dude, this whole thing, like the whole beginning of this was like crazy to see.
Yeah.
Because we've seen Mick Foley be a complete cornball recently. I feel like every time we see Foley, he's being a complete
He's
cornball.
just a goober. Yeah.
But he's like a legitimate part of the roster at this point.
He is.
And he's still wrestling. Yeah, and he's a threat, and like he cares about the title. Like that's that we don't get to watch too much stuff where like Foley actually wants the title and he wants to be in contention. Because I feel like even when he becomes Mankind later, and the more of the stuff we watch of Mankind and stuff, he's just like deranged. Like he has no like concept of what's going on, or like
do you think like brown doo-doo gear Mankind was more like that? Because I didn't start watching WWE until like fucking after this, like, you know.
Yeah.
So like the stuff that I've gone back and watched is, you know, bits and pieces, like you said. So I don't know how serious they even took that era of Mankind.
I just thought it was cool they had championship dreams.
This Dude Love of all characters.
Yeah, had championship dreams.
Yeah,
that was cool.
It was cool.
Like, gave his character context.
The set here is pretty crazy. It's like a cardboard bus painted in front of the entranceway with beads hanging down. And Dude Love, so two girls come out, all painted up, bikinied out. Dude Love comes out and his bandana gets stuck in the beads, so he has to like turn back and take his bandana off.
That was hilarious.
It sucked. It was a shame.
Yeah, these girls that come out here, by the way, are way too hot to be out here with Dude Love, bro.
Dude, that was his gimmick, though, brother. He was a sex symbol, man.
Yeah, he was fucking.
Yeah,
that was his gimmick. and funny enough, he was fucking for real. Like, Mick Foley was a hot dude, you know what I mean? He was probably getting some ass for a minute, you know what I mean?
Dude,
until, you know, his teeth got knocked out sideways and he fucking could bleed out his ears and shit.
And then they liked it even more.
You know, I don't know after that. And then he got married or something, but that's like a whole different, had kids.
Yeah, that's true.
At one point, Mick Foley was fucking crazy.
Hell yeah, man.
It shows a crazy ass shot of one of these girls, by the way, man. It was just egregious. Like from the back, tell the cameraman to walk around and shoot her ass.
It like goes right up her fucking ass. Dude, at one point he's cutting the promo and he's talking, he's like being serious, and they're doing the slowest pan up and down of both girls' entire bodies.
They should have
done
done
what they wrote on their bodies, you know.
What did it say, Tony?
Yeah,
I
what
didn't
did
get
they
to
write?
look.
I don't actually know, but
why were none of us paying attention to the words?
Sorry, yeah, I don't know. I tried, I'll tell you that much.
But yeah, they did the pan up and down their entire bodies, and as James said, it goes around it legit has to like go around like an object that's there, like an inflatable chair, to get behind this girl to stick the camera up her ass.
Crowd pop huge for this though. Like,
yeah, of course they did.
So Dude Love basically says that he thinks it's sad that Steve Austin tried to get himself counted out to retain his belt, and then he thinks it's sad that he hit Vince McMahon with a chair.
Well, that was his main man.
His McMahon. Yeah.
McMahon man.
Yeah, Vince McMahon is Dude Love's main McMahon. And Dude
Love, Norfolk fucking arena.
Dude Love says that we have 3 options here this evening. And all of them have to do with Dude Love getting his fucking title belt. Well, that's probably what he probably wanted to say, but he's like, I got this shit to talk about.
That was one of the parts that he was saying, that he was sad that he went back that night with the ladies and he didn't want to fuck. He just wanted to be held. And he apologized.
That is a sad night. He told me, ladies.
That's a shame.
So option number 1 here is we do Dude Love versus Shawn Michaels.
Shawn's gone, right?
He's gone, yeah.
He's gone.
He said we find the ex-champion, Shawn Michaels, wherever the hell he's at. We match him up against the dude and see who the champ really is.
The dude.
He says number 2, we have a tournament where Dude Love is the number 1 seed and Hulk Hogan returns.
I was just about to say that. And Booker T does not fucking win anything. God damn
Doesn't
it.
even come close. And he said number 3 is we fire Steve Austin, we strip him of the belt, and we hand it to the
Hulk
dude. We hand it to the dude, and then Hulk Hogan comes back.
Option C, I use my creative control, brother, and I go over.
Well, if you like what's behind door number 3, give me oh hell yeah, and the crowd says oh hell no, hell no, man.
Oh hell no!
That was awesome. I thought that was cool as fuck, man.
Yeah, they were right on with that.
Yeah, I feel like I never hear the crowd say hell no to something.
No, they never reject it. It's always crowd say what I want you to say, and they say it.
I think there was a hell no sign in the crowd too.
Oh hell no, there was. And dude said, "Ladies, let's go to the back and let the dude make it up to you." And then they all just start dancing.
So we go to a pre-tape earlier today. DX was at the Norfolk Scope. Did you believe that? You guys see this? You heard about it?
I guess so.
The north of the scope.
North of a scope.
Well, Triple H is on the speaker, and he's talking to the fans that are outside lined up. They're lined up, by the way. I just want to make sure this was not during. I just want to make sure we understand the timetable here.
Yes.
The WCW show has not fucking started yet. I just want to make sure everybody knows.
Daylight. It's out. It's not time for the show.
So Triple H is on the speaker, and he says, "Hey, guys, do you think Eric Bischoff sucks?"
No, they say no. They say no.
I think they agreed with the Bischoff one. They didn't agree with the next
one.
one.
No, they don't. They
did.
No, they do not. They don't agree with WCW. They believe WCW sucks, but they don't believe Eric Bischoff
I heard
sucks.
it the opposite, but
I heard it the opposite too.
Yeah,
I was going to wait to chime in.
Okay, thanks.
They think Eric Bischoff sucks because that's the angle on television.
He's a heel on TV,
right now.
right? Yeah.
Do they think WCW sucks? No, we don't. We don't, because we're here to watch the show.
Yeah, he says, "Do you think WCW sucks?" And the crowd's like,
Whatever, not really, no. DX starts the war against WCW and fires the first shot from the tank.
Which
no,
is,
they
of
do
course,
not.
Well, they shoot something from the cannon that may or may not have been attached to a Jeep, but it may or may not also have been at an entirely different time, nowhere near the building, because it zooms in on the shot, which nothing comes out of it either. I'm not really sure what I was supposed to be looking at here.
It just went so quickly. You have to understand, DX opened fire at the Norfolk Scope.
On the crowd. We fire the first shot. You think WCW sucks? No, not really. How about now?
DX Majin Vegeta half the stadium with a bucket tank.
You don't think WCW sucks?
Hey guys, what's up, WCW fans? You think Eric Bischoff sucks? Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, why are we going to get rid of him?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's unbelievable.
Yeah, this whole thing is so fucking crazy, man. DX starts the war.
DX proudly shows the world that we are the only ones with the sack big enough to fire the first shot at WCW. So suck it and die.
Dude, I don't know if you guys got this, but Triple H is making this speech about having a big sack, and you just hear X-Pac in the back, "Kill Whitey!"
What?
You gotta go back and rewatch it. X-Pac is on another level.
Dude,
Does that happen?
Yes, I played like 4 times because X-Pac is fucking crazy this whole time.
Okay.
At one point, he drops his hat and he's just like, "Yeah, I gotta pick up my hat. I guess."
He is fucked up, is what it is.
Okay.
He is fucked
Kill
up.
Whitey.
have we talked about Kill Whitey before?
I don't think
Dude,
so.
I had
have
like
we?
a major fucking deja vu moment where I was like, "Kill Whitey."
maybe.
I was like, "Damn, I felt like we talked about this before."
Maybe
No, it
we
might have
have.
been. It might have been a dude that I came across on like Xbox Live or something. His game name was Kill Whitey.
Okay, I do remember that. I remember us talking about that.
Holy shit, Kill
Dude,
Whitey.
Kill Whitey.
Is
I
Oh
think
my
I can
God.
find that clip so I can show you. But oh yeah, he yells, "Kill Whitey."
Kill Whitey. Kill Whitey. All right.
Well, do you think he's talking about Eric Bischoff? Honestly,
Wow.
He could have been talking about anybody, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
All you crackers in line.
There's only white people in wrestling in '98, so.
There's only white people in Norfolk, north of the Fork.
North of the fork. And no crabs and no.
That's at Hampton, Tony. Down here, we crabbing.
Yeah.
In Norfolk, we are crabbing. You all right?
North of the fork, we are not.
We're crabbing. All right.
North of the Scorp. He's on the show too.
Kill Whitey.
Suck it. Suck it. Yeah. Suck it.
DX and them had a different plan at
Suck
Xbox.
our
Like,
dick.
yeah, I'm just doing other shit.
Suck it.
Suck our fucking
They're
dicks.
fucking firing tank shots out. Suck it. Sorry, this doesn't stop this from being a felony. Suck it.
It's funny. It's fine.
Oh man, dude, yeah, this was egregious, man. Holy shit. So yeah, WWF Raw is brought to you by Burst Gum.
WWF
And
the Music Volume 2.
where, Tony, do you know where you can buy these albums?
Dude, I didn't write it down, but the
Well,
wall.
the
I just remember the wall.
That's
dude.
right. First off, brother, that is the wall.
You don't got to write it down, dude. Hell yeah.
Check it off, Tony.
All I remember was the wall, brother.
You got to go to Camelot to get your album.
Camelot.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Hell yeah.
There's
dude.
no way either of those places exist. Not only do they not exist,
North of the Folk, they exist, fucking asshole.
but no one's ever heard of these places. And
No, the wall changed to something else, didn't it? Or one of those changes, like, what was the other CD
Dude,
place?
the label that put out this fucking CD was Cock Records.
dude, I know that shit was based.
Koch, Cock.
Wait, Camelot was consolidated into
To
a
what?
new brand called FYE.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the Camelot owned the wall also, by the
The
way.
wall?
No one
It
owns the wall, dude.
was like a subsidiary, whatever it's called, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
That's right. That's
offshoot.
right.
Did I tell you guys that the first time I heard a swear word in a song was from the Tough Enough Season 1 album?
No.
Yeah, I got I guess I don't know. I guess my parents got it for like Christmas or some shit. It was the Tough Enough Season 1 like soundtrack, and I guess it was the uncensored version. So I'm listening to it. I think it was like a Disturbed song. He just says "fucking," and I said, "Whoa!" Changed
What
my
is
life
this?
forever.
What is this
Yeah.
word?
It was all yeah, changed my life forever.
Hey, mom, fuck.
What? Where'd you
Suck
learn
it.
that?
Suck it. And you start firing off tank shots in the kitchen. Fucking suck it.
Kill Whitey, Mom.
Mom, kill Whitey.
My buddy got like volume 3 or 4. I can't remember which one it was.
Volume 3 is
but
based.
We went and had a listening party at his house. Isn't that the fucking craziest thing ever? We
Dude,
bought the
listening
CD,
parties,
we-
that's so based.
That
and
is
we jammed
awesome.
out to "You Think You Know Me" by Edge or fucking whatever it was.
It was
I don't
by
even know.
Edge. Don't
Like
let anyone
Edge's
tell you
theme.
fucking otherwise. Dude.
Edge sang that fucking song.
So whatever, yeah, we were jamming out to that and blasting out the windows as like my older brother walked by and thought I was the biggest fucking dork in the world. Just
Yeah, but he
playing
doesn't know
DX's
shit.
music.
Who's laughing now?
He thinks he knows you.
He
Pussy.
doesn't. He knows shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now you're here talking about Edge's music on a podcast, right?
Yeah, what's
How's
your
the
goddamn brother
turntables,
doing?
you know?
What's his
Dude,
problem?
Let them know for real.
Yeah.
We're going to get you some burst gum. We're going to get you WWF The Music Volume 2 from The Wall.
Yeah, and we're going to take you to the North of the Folk.
I don't remember Burst Gum. I remember Cinna Burst, but I don't remember the rest.
That was
of the
part of it.
bursts.
That was part of it.
It was Cineburst. It was like
That was like the most successful one, right? Was Cinna Burst?
yeah, there was
Yeah.
Cineburst. There was
And Big Red
no.
fucked that shit in the ass.
Oh, dude, Big Red was fucking
You know,
sweet.
chew Big Red. Fuck you.
Fuck you, man. Suck it. We'll fire off shots in the Norfolk Scope if you do not eat Big Red gum.
We'll fucking drive our Jeep tank to your fucking house, bitch.
Our cheap tech.
So we got another pre-tape here. DX is walking with the fans of the Norfolk Scope. They interview a woman that they found.
They've taken this. This is a prisoner. She's been
This is a
taken captive here.
POWCW right here, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
They interview a woman and they
Captured.
say, you think WCW sucks? And this woman outside of a WCW show she's going to says, oh, yeah, it sucks.
Of course.
Of
Sure
course,
thing.
yeah.
Triple H asks, who rules professional wrestling? And the lady says, DX.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, well, guess what, motherfucker? WCW rules sports entertainment, all right? And that
Yeah,
means a
go
lot more to
fucking
your
hell.
boss than professional wrestling.
By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed when they're walking along, like James was saying. Some dude with a sign. I don't know what the sign said, but he was like following right behind them. Road Dogg
Billy
turns
Gunn.
around and
Oh, was it Road Dogg?
Road Dogg slaps the shit out of this sign and breaks it.
It's something to do with the NWO. I don't know what it said on the sign. Something to do with that,
sure.
but he slaps the sign. Yeah,
He smacks the fuck out of it, yeah, and then this woman held captive gets in for some reason. And then Triple H starts his own DX chant. DX, DX. No one else wanted to be a part of it.
98 is still like a good year for WCW. This is a crazy
Yeah.
time to come
It
over
was
here
a great
and do
year for
this.
WCW.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it? Don't you say
I
that's
wonder
like the
what-
best year?
Yeah, it was a fun year, Tony.
I actually want to see what the Nitro was on this date.
So Nitro had double Nitro. So there was a
What's that
hour
mean?
Nitro on Monday and then a 2-hour Nitro on Tuesday because of the
What?
NBA playoffs or something.
Oh, wow. Hogan's chant, brother. This is good business.
Yeah, of course. He gets two shows.
Collision.
So now we have
This is
let's see.
awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty cool actually. We have the Headbangers versus Terry Funk and Too Cold Scorpio.
They couldn't just let him be Flash Funk here. I mean, fucking come on, man.
Oh yeah,
Flash
you're
Funk
right.
and Terry
Wow.
Funk,
Dude, I didn't
man.
even think about that. Yeah.
The Funk Brothers or something.
Yeah, and Terry
These are the
Funk.
real Funk brothers. Flash and Terry.
And they come out to
Brunk.
Cactus Jack's theme for some reason, which I don't know. Yeah, like that was
I
weird.
guess that was Terry Funk's theme first, right? Or whatever. When did
was
Cactus
it?
Jack come in? Yeah.
Oh, I thought no, because Chainsaw Charlie
there's
comes
a
in
good
after,
chance
right?
this was dubbed or something.
No,
No,
don't know if it was
XY
or
had it
not.
on there. I think they had it on there. As his
Okay.
theme for him, but I don't know. Chainsaw Charlie didn't use that song though.
sure,
a different
okay, yeah,
song,
maybe you're
so I
right.
don't
Yeah, it was so. Yeah, this is a fucked up match. Headbangers, the Headbanger, Mach and Thrasher, Terry Funk, and Too Cold Scorpio.
Now I'm
what the
pissed that they
fuck?
didn't just call him Flash Funk.
Dude, I
Wow.
was upset
You
the
made
whole
a
time.
really
but
good point here.
it was because he's gone and then he comes back as Scorpio, I guess. But like, he could just be Flash Funk.
Yeah,
For this.
you're right. Just for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, why not?
Well, this
Well,
is
Too
a,
Cold. Too Cold was in the Job Squad, right? Not Flash Funk, right? Is
That's correct. Yeah.
that? Okay.
they
were
thought
just
this held
afraid.
some weight here. Yeah.
Yeah, Too Cold Scorpio was they were doing they had so much belief in what they were doing with him, they put him in this fucking tag match.
Against the Flying Nuns. They went against the Flying Nuns.
Yeah.
Well, this is a #1 contender match,
That's it.
or it's something like that. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it definitely has title match implications, right? They
Yeah.
No,
definitely
they
talk
say it's
about
number one
something there.
contender. It is number
okay.
one contender, yeah.
Well, I think there's a #1 contenders match later too, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So Vince McMahon has just arrived to the building. Now,
We're a half hour into the show. Vince is just showing up with Briscoe and Patterson. Who was running the show up until this
they were
point?
watching the WCW show at the Scope.
They were there. They were there to watch the show, and then for some reason, a big hole was in the side of the building, so they left.
Yeah, there's a big shot, and they saw Triple H doing the suck it thing outside. So they were like, "Holy fuck, Raw is on!" That's what happens when you have a mild concussion from Stone Cold hitting you in the head.
Well, it was a brutal shot
So ECW chants break out in this sumbitch before they
for
even
the
get going.
headbangers.
Yeah, which is a historic run. So these dudes are not tagging. Ain't nobody tagging in this match.
They got no interest in fucking anything like that. Too Cold Scorpio's pants are insane. They're ripped, crazy, long tights, but they're all ripped up. Terry Funk is in the classic Johns, and the Headbangers are in their kilts or skirts, whatever they were. I think it's skirts they called them. So, yeah, no tags at all. As you said, Mosh is doing double Kane clothesline.
So this match, like the first half of the match is like the match that they were told to have, and then the afterwards was the match that they were gonna have.
It breaks down so fucking fast.
Yeah, so the Headbangers hit the rocket launcher on Scorpio on the outside.
To the floor. What the
Yeah.
rocket launcher is, Mosh or Thrasher grabs whoever the other one is and just throws them off the top rope. Pretty much the flare bump, except it's a tag move.
Then Terry Funk does a fucking 2005 indie moonsault to the floor.
Thankfully, they catch his
Craziest shit
ass.
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
and then
was
Too
crazy.
Cold with the Joshi cross body to the floor.
Yeah, this is nuts.
They get back in the ring and start fighting. Funk pushes Tim White, and then
Fighting Irishman.
then they get DQ'd.
Double DQ, I think, because I think they both.
They
I
both
think
hit him. Is
Thrasher-
that what they said?
yeah,
They both hit him.
I think that's what it was. Thrasher and Funk both shoved the ref, so it was a double DQ.
Okay.
The Fighting Irishman, Tim White DQ'd him.
To me, it looked like Funk took his hand and punched Tim White in the head, but it could have been that too.
Yeah, maybe you could be right.
I
yeah,
know. I don't think it was that
yeah.
serious, but it definitely
Yeah.
seemed like it.
It gets thrown out at least.
Okay, this is where the match starts.
Too Cold Scorpio. This is the coolest move ever, and Claudio should do it like this. This
Yeah,
is awesome.
this is very cool. Not only do they do shit, but then the Headbangers do shit. I thought that was very cool.
Scorpio invents the Ricola bomb, but he does it Fallout style. Like
Yeah,
he does
Fallout
it Kane
bomb.
Dude, Mosh's head bounces so hard.
Somebody got to take this move.
Dude, it's so fucking gnarly. I legit rewound it 3 times because I said, wow, this is the coolest fucking move ever. I'd never seen anyone do it like that. The cross-armed fucking Fallout style. I was like, wow, this is fucking sick.
It's a rough bump. Yeah,
It is brutal.
It's a rough bump, especially for an after match move. This is like
Scorpio wasn't fucking around.
they legit said, "Here's match number 2." Too Cold hits the fallout bomb, goes up, hits the cleanest moonsault. I mean, like just floats through the air.
It's
are here.
So high up. I was begging that he was going to do his usual, the fucking leg drop.
He should have just kept going up and doing more shit until they stopped him.
Yeah, who was going to stop him?
Because I bet you they just said, all right, you guys have to just keep fighting after the match. And they said, let's just do some really crazy shit. So they fucking Fallout Bomb into moonsault. Headbangers go up and hit fucking Power and Glory.
Yes!
Yeah, straight up superplex, splash out of the corner. This is not a match. The match has been over. It's been thrown out DQ style.
They're ringing the bell. This is done.
Yeah, they go to the outside. Funk throws one of the fucking headbangers into the barricade.
Yeah.
Barricade blows away.
Dude, it's the steel guardrail. It legit flies back 5 feet and almost decimates the whole family. Yeah,
you should get someone to hold that if you're going to do spots like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do shit like that, you should hold that shit. I agree.
Yeah, this shit was fun as fuck, man. This was I really enjoyed this.
Dude, if you told me at the beginning of that match that I would want to see more Headbangers versus Too Cold Scorpio and Terry Funk, I would have called you a lot of fucked up names.
It's crazy because, like, compared to the rest of the card, you would think that these guys time traveled and came back and did all this shit from like 10 years from now, and they are doing it here. Like,
it was so fun.
I bet they got fucking destroyed when they went back. Oh my goodness! I bet you that I haven't looked at the cage match or anything, but I bet these guys eat shit for the next 8 months.
Let me see if I can find it here. It's April, right?
Yeah, is that right, or is July?
Oh, it's July.
No, April 27th. April 27th.
Okay.
Yeah,
April 27th. So here we go. They lose to Bodacious Bart and Bombastic Bob on Shotgun Saturday Night. The Headbangers, that is.
Okay.
You know what, dude? No, Headbangers fucking just don't stop winning forever, it looks like here. They're cool here. I guess Too Cold Scorpio probably gets fired, though. He was the fall guy, because you're not yelling at Terry Funk. You don't give a fuck, right?
Oh, you're right. No yeah. He had boys back there. I don't know if Scorpio had boys like that.
No, and they didn't even think to change his name to Flash Funk.
Did Scorpio not... Is he gone after this?
Let me see. No, he's around for a minute. It looks like he's gone in early 99.
Okay, so he plays it out, right?
He's around. I mean, he just loses to everyone forever, but yeah.
Oh, well, that's, sure.
That's what he was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. He was there.
He was on Raw losing, though, at least.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, back in the day, that was like $500 payday right there.
Sure.
Like, that was a good
He goes
payday.
on a 3 house show loop beating Dennis Knight.
Oh, shit. That changed his nice whole career.
I'm going to start doing crack.
Dude, wow. So maybe it was the exact opposite. Maybe they went backstage and said, that was awesome. A banger. Yeah, that was a banger.
The boys were losing
Terry fucking shit. Yeah, like that shit was hot. Holy shit. You see Dub. That's
Dude,
DX backstage.
Yeah, if the boys didn't expect Terry Funk to do a moonsault to the floor that night, everyone in the fucking monitor was probably losing it.
Yeah, that shit was gas, bro. Wow.
That's sweet.
The culture changes pretty quick after this. This was the last night where things were okay.
The next match.
Everything. This match actually, this was the end of wrestling after this. They broke the fucking time machine.
Yeah, DX blows a hole in a building and they had this tag match. It was just too much at one time.
So we go back to DX at the Norfolk Scope.
God damn it.
Xbox says that we want to say what's up to our boys. Kevin Nash has got all.
Yeah, Triple H says, what I want to know is, does anyone have any of those free tickets that WCW tries to give away to fill up their TV? And if anybody doesn't know, this is D-Generation X.
Hello? Is it? Anyone watching Raw?
DX is here. We are D-Generation. I'm Triple H.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley. You might have heard
Xbox
me.
says, where's our boys? And Triple H says, WCW, let my people go. Let my people go.
Dude, he legit has an armband that says POWCW on it.
What? Prisoner
of WCW. Let my people go.
WCW, yeah. Free Scott Hall, Kevin Nash.
Yeah, man. They're making being there.
They're making whatever Triple H is making right now. By the way, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall are making 25 times that.
And they're going to make even more in a year.
Yeah, you're right. No, WWE doesn't give money; they give opportunities. Just so you know,
Triple H's got paid $250 to take a tank and shoot it at the Norfolk Scope. Kevin Nash just got paid $75,000 to come and book their own match and win.
Yeah, that was awesome.
To hang out backstage in Hawaiian shirts and drink beer, they didn't care.
Yeah, Triple H is hanging out with the Road Dogg.
He's got to hang out with Xbox. Fuck! Again!
Oh, Xbox pretty sweet. He was probably doing a lot of drugs. It was fun.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to mention,
Let me talk to you, Tony.
Let me tell you something.
Well, back at the arena, they're still trying to break up this fight. They're still trying to do spots out here.
Dude, I was so fucking fired up, James. I was like, wow, they're still trying to break this match up. This match that I thought nothing of when it started is a 2-seg fight. I said, this is awesome.
Yeah, it was, and it was really awesome, too, so that was cool. Anyways, WWF set a burst rewind. Fight that burst.
Well, Vince will be out here next, by the way.
Well, first off, we have to see Steve Austin throwing Dude Love off the stage straight onto concrete.
Dude, hip tosses Dude Love and he dies. He dies. I don't know how he does. Like, what a fucking unbelievable blessing that this man has, that he's able to throw himself at the floor as hard as possible and not die.
You know what's crazy is that there's like, oh, how did he do that? How did he fell. He just fell. How does he does it? He falls onto the concrete and you hear
yeah, he gets launched into hell is what happens. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, that's what Mick Foley should have had a shirt that said that on the back of it. How does he does it?
I do it. Just do it.
Dude, the sound this makes as his fucking back
flabby ass
it's like his slaps. I swear it's his hip just fucking smacks concrete.
Just hear a flop as he just hits the concrete. He's on TV the next night.
Yeah,
oh man,
dancing.
He had to get in the car to come drive to the fucking Virginia. And to drive in Virginia. Anyone who's ever driven Virginia knows this is worse than falling on a concrete.
But at least I got to do the love shack with the ladies.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that was probably nice. I'm sure he enjoyed that with his wife and his kids and all that.
Well, not having to wrestle was probably sweet. He probably got paid more than Triple H did that night too.
Yeah, you're right. Vince gave him $100 extra for bumping.
Hey, thanks, Vince.
That was pretty cool of you, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, pal, tomorrow night we're gonna shoot a gun at the Norfolk Scope.
We're gonna blow you out of a cannon into the side of the building, Mick.
If you want in on that, let us know.
Sure thing.
So we go to the Vince McMahon town hall. Vince is out here, and
no music, by the way.
This is not the Vince McMahon.
No, not yet.
This is just Vince McMahon.
This is not Mr. McMahon yet.
Right. That's a good way to put it.
That's a good way to put it. Vince doesn't get a theme until June, and then he doesn't get the No Chance in Hell music until January of '99. So he's like, it's a while before we even hear that song.
It is so crazy to think that like everything plays out in this era in like the shortest amount of time possible.
Yeah, it's immediate. Like it's how quickly their momentum shifted. Like should be studied more than it has been because it's insane.
It's a bunch of guys all that it's like I know you guys haven't seen Dragon Ball Z before.
Sure.
But in Dragon Ball Z, they got this dude named Gohan, and he has like this locked potential, and then he gets his potential unlocked, and he becomes super strong. It's like if that happened to like 6 guys all at the same time. Because there's a lot of guys in wrestling that like don't ever reach their potential. They just fizzle out. Like they have a ton of potential, but like they never really discover how to use it or are given an opportunity to let it kind of shine out like that.
Right.
But somehow, all within like
all
8
the same
months.
Yeah.
Dude, all these guys.
Yeah, they all figure it out. They all go. It's Stone like a
Cold,
light
The Rock,
switch goes
The
off.
Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, all at the same time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's pretty like monumental.
It does happen again with, of course, the OVW class of 2002.
That cannot be overstated. That's correct.
It was just as good.
It always will be.
Right, Roadkill?
And don't get me started on the 2008 WWE roster.
Have you you seen Perk Angle? He's off of being 100.
If he was in that class, don't you think, Danny?
Danny, listen, or I'll kill you.
Danny, in this shoot, you said you're better than everybody in OVW right now. Is that right? So Vince is here because he wants to talk about Steve Austin hitting him in the head with a chair and Unforgiven last night.
As hard as he could.
Vince says that some naive people think that Steve Austin was aiming for Dude Love, but really he was just trying to take my head off.
Oh, now, you know, how can we be so sure?
And as a result of that attack, Vince has a mild concussion. I can't, you know what sucks? You can't even do Vince voice because he doesn't have Vince voice yet.
No, he's like, he not only does he not have Vince voice, James, it's like not even his voice. Like, I don't know who this is. He's like too young here to be Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, it's just like regular dude, man.
What'd you say, dude?
Sorry. It's Mr. McMahon, sorry.
My McMahon man is what it is.
McMahon. As a result of the attack, Vince has a mild concussion.
The crowd loses it. They're super happy about this. Yeah, they love concussions still to this day.
Dude, yeah, concussions are one of the greatest parts of the sport.
One of the best things to happen to pro wrestling is a concussion.
Gotta be in my top 5. Mild concussions.
Everyone in that tag match just before this had one for sure. Or got one from the match.
And of course, because of the mild concussion he suffered. By the way, Dude Love was third straight on the fucking concrete last night, so make sure you say that. So Vince has a mild concussion. He is experiencing dizziness and even nausea.
Fuck.
And Vince says Steve Austin is defending the WWF title here tonight.
Oh, okay. That's, well, there's a litany of, I imagine, people that Vince would want to line up to whoop Stone Cold's ass. Who is it?
Probably Dude Love, right? Yeah.
Dude Love, Tony, that'd be a good guess.
Yeah, Tony,
that'd be my top 5 guesses.
He was just top 5. You got 5. I couldn't even come up with 5.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got Undertaker, right?
8 Ball.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, sorry. Yeah, I got my own list.
No,
sorry.
You're right. No, you're right. 8 Ball should be up on the list, but he has a match tonight, so he can't.
That's true. Okay, fair enough.
That.
What about Kane?
Kane, yeah, I mean his arms are a little fucked up, right?
He was just
Undertaker, on fire.
Yeah, maybe not.
Undertaker's
maybe
not too busy tonight, though. I don't think. Well, I guess maybe he is.
Anybody in DX, right?
Well,
sure.
They're at the Norfolk Scope.
Shawn Michaels.
They're being arrested for the felony of shooting a tank off at a building in broad daylight,
holding a woman captive,
and asking her about WCW.
Trying to force someone to be a DX fan.
So. Well, whatever guess you had is wrong because Steve Austin is defending the WWF title tonight against Goldust.
Yeah, the same reaction that I just felt.
What?
And what I felt when that happened.
Was he ever? When was a main event world title match for Goldust ever?
You don't think he's a main event caliber superstar? You fucking
I'm not
piece of
saying
shit.
that.
Main event Goldust happens on April 27th, 1998, because he is challenging Steve Austin for the belt. And my first thought here is, oh shit, was this why we're watching this episode? But then you guys reminded me that it's because
about the DX shit.
Because I was like watching, I was like, oh, okay, that's funny. And then I was like, oh, we're watching it because of Goldust in the main event, which I think the mild concussion was starting to get to me a little bit. Too.
Sure, it was through it. How would you describe the crowd reaction to the Goldust announcement? Because I feel like they were
experiencing
confused.
Dizziness and even nausea.
It was as if they asked the WCW crowd if WCW sucks. That's what the reaction was.
Well, not only that, all right, we have Steve Austin versus Goldust in the main event. There will be, and I just want to make sure everybody says this, WCW is kicking these dudes' assholes, all right? Tonight is Steve Austin versus Goldust, and there will be a special guest referee tonight. Now, who could the special guest referee be?
It's gotta be Dude. It's gotta be Dude Love, right? Tony,
yeah,
right? Yeah, gotta be Dude Love. Maybe, yeah, maybe
maybe
yeah,
Dude,
What
Tony,
about?
that's what I was thinking, dude.
I was thinking Skull.
Oh,
Yeah. I was thinking Chaz, maybe. Is Chaz hanging out
Is
there
Vic
somewhere?
Grimes around yet? Key.
Key.
Well, none of those would be right. As tonight's,
Key's not here.
none of those guys are right, as they were all damaged in the assault on the
In the
Norfolk
bombing.
Scope.
Norfolk Scope bombing of 98.
April 27, 98. Never forget that date.
That's so upsetting.
There will be a special. That is egregious. Holy shit. All right, so there will be a special guest referee tonight, Gerald Brisco.
Oh, okay. He showed up late. I saw him show up with Vince.
And he is rewarded, unlike Dude Love, who, by the way, took a bump on the concrete.
Him tossed off the stage onto concrete, by the way, main event last night.
We'll show the footage over and over so you know he did that.
Well, if Stone Cold lays one finger on Gerald Brisco, then Austin is fucking fired, and he will immediate revocation of the WWF Championship.
Yes, sir, Mr. McMahon.
Mr. McMahon.
He asked him,
Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, he asked him if he will be an unbiased official.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
Mr. McMahon.
Mr. Oh, okay. Mr. McMahon. Okay.
Don't touch him, guy.
Are you afraid of Stone Cold Steve Austin? Well, okay. You told me if you touch him, okay, I'm not.
Yeah, he fucks that part up. Like, Vince has to redo the question because Brisco starts cutting a promo.
Yeah, so if he touches you, he will. Yeah, basically, Vince ends it, actually. He says, if he touches you, he will be fired, all right? Goddamn.
Shut up.
And then Gerald says, I'm not afraid of Stone Cold Steve Austin under those circumstances that you just said.
That you just said.
And he says, well, some people are probably wondering, what if Goldust becomes the WWF champion here tonight? What kind of champion would Goldust make?
All the people are asking this.
People have been asking this question as of 5 minutes ago.
You know,
If
the other
it's-
question people have been asking, what is the best version of Goldust?
That's what I've been asking today,
I've been
actually.
asking forever.
I
We'll
legit
never know.
thought we watched this to do that.
Because of that?
Yeah, because of that.
Dude, if I would have did that, we would have watched the fucking debut of Seven is what we would have done.
Oh my, Tony, Seven was in the Dark Side episode we watched. It
Wait,
showed
what?
They
showed like a
showed
clip
Seven.
of 7
Because
What?
from Vince Russo's booking, they showed 7. They just had a
Oh,
little
what's he
clip
do?
of him.
Float to the ring? Or
Yeah,
is
it shows him
Yeah, he
floating
does.
at the stage. Yeah,
That's based.
yeah. Like I don't know why you would show that. That shit looks sick as fuck.
Yeah,
There's a
it
guy
looks cool as hell.
floating
Yeah,
on the
what the
stage in front of the bird shit logo. Yeah, that shit was looking awesome.
That's awesome.
Floating out of a child's fucking bedroom window. Fucking
I'm
cool.
not doing this fucking gimmick.
Oh, okay. All right.
Holy shit! In my contract, it says I'm not fucking Goldust.
I'm platinum. I am platinum.
I came here because I thought it would be fucking Goldust. And fucking
I'm supposed to be
Seven.
WWF champion.
Fucking 7. Should Goldust become the WWF champion tonight? What kind of champion would Goldust make? And Vince says, well, anybody would be a better champion than we have now.
See, I don't know if I could agree with that.
Dude, if Goldust became the champion here, like WWF would have fucking died 3 times over, man.
Macho should do a video about that.
It'll somehow have the Usos and Roman Reigns in it somehow, guaranteed.
Today.
And the human highlight reel Sabu. Terry Bro.
Dude, that shit hurt my fucking heart when I heard that.
I haven't given him heat about it, him calling him the human highlight reel,
Human
but I
highlight
promise you
reel.
it's coming.
Dude,
I'm just waiting
yeah.
for the right moment.
That hurt my fucking heart, man. So it shows Steve Austin backstage pacing back and forth. He's just watching the television product backstage.
Yeah, he likes
by
the
way.
show. He likes
Yeah,
the
this is
show.
pretty good. I'm just waiting to see what happens with the whole DX and the Norfolk Scope thing. It shows him pacing back and forth, and he pushes over a chalkboard.
It was definitely like the rundown of the show, right? Like that
I
was
thought
the
so.
booking.
I think
Yeah,
they
that's
like
what I thought.
erased it. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he was watching WCW when Alex Wright lost and he was fucking really pissed about it.
If this guy fucking becomes Berlin, I swear to God, I'm gonna drop the title of Goldust.
Dude, if you shave this guy's head, he's gonna look like me and it's gonna fucking really piss me off.
Why is there so many people that look like me? That's right when I was thinking backstage.
Dude,
There's a lot of guys on this other show that look
saw
like
fucking
me.
Horace Hogan and got fucking
And
pissed.
Goldberg, yeah.
He said, motherfucker, 8 Ball is like me.
You fucking let 8-Ball or Skull or Crush anywhere near me, I'm fucking gonna lose it.
I was just backstage. Too many motherfuckers look like me.
I can't take this shit anymore. They can't keep getting away with this.
Just a cameraman just gets on him at the exact right time as he's flipping out about more bald guys in wrestling. You signed Vic Grimes about son.
Key. You got Key coming in.
Key.
We go to pre-tape.
No.
DX is in their tank.
No.
And now they're going to go down to the gate, to the
Down
parking
where?
lot. Down there. Suck
Yeah.
it.
Suck it. Suck it.
They try to go down to the gate to the parking lot in the stadium, but they are closing the door.
The
What?
cowards are closing the gate.
I
WCW
wanna
are a
let
bunch
you
of
know-
cowards.
I want to let you know, guys, that Eric Bischoff would have opened. If you would have known they were there, he'd have opened the door, and he would have on the other side of the door.
Karate
Was
kicked
the,
them.
no, the other side of the door was the entrance to Nitro, and they would have drove right onto Nitro and been on Nitro
During
Live.
this show, Tony, you're right.
That's what Eric Bischoff wants you to know. That because the ratings would have been crazy. Why wouldn't I have done that? Of course.
He would have opened the door at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and let them in straight on the night.
Down the ramp and everything, right down the ramp.
Live Nitro at 3.
On the stage through all that trust, they drive the tank down there.
Dude, he would have drove the tank through the backstage all the way in.
Right past Alex Wright. Not even looked at him.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What? I mean, I believe him. Why would he lie?
Why would he lie? Why would he lie?
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff is a known non-liar. Some would say he's a truther.
And then and then he would have beat Triple H's ass, I bet, too. That would have
Yeah, dude, in his gi and shit, yeah.
He was in his WCW NWO Revenge outfit, waiting because he knew DX was there, and he was only going to do kicks.
Only kicks, that's all he has. Literally, it's just kicks.
That's all he's got. That's all he needs.
There's no way he was waiting for DX. He was back there, Mr. Hogan, what would you like to do tonight, sir?
There is no fucking way Bischoff was anywhere near that stadium at 3 p.m.
No way.
His ass showed up at 9 o'clock and said, what's going on?
Hogan coming in
Yeah.
a limo at 9 o'clock. Yeah, for sure.
Who am I beating tonight, brother?
Oh, don't worry, we got it right here.
Sir. It's in your contract.
It's Roddy Piper tonight, my sir.
So they tell the driver, who Tony tells us is Bruce Pritchard.
I'm going to believe you, Tony, but I feel like we're going to get in trouble for that because I don't think it is.
Bruce
Okay,
Pritchard's
well,
about to have a
maybe
whole
Bruce Pritchard
podcast
wasn't,
episode.
Well, let me tell you this, brother. Maybe he wasn't the driver, but he was definitely there because he talked about
Tony,
it
you
before.
can't just say that he's the driver with 100% certainty and then say he's not.
Who is the driver, Tony?
You're fucking Eric Bischoff right now.
No, listen.
You know what? I actually believe Tony now.
He was there. He was there.
He was the
in a-
consortium.
Yeah, well, I assume
To the
somebody
Jeep.
was fucking there. Yeah, you know.
No, he was like the guy in charge of the whole DX.
He was
thing, so
producing it,
there.
right?
Yeah, he was there producing the
I
whole
don't know
thing.
if he was driving it, Tony.
No, he
Driving.
was definitely driving it. He was.
All right.
All right.
I stand by Tony.
All right,
I will
well,
not
yeah,
back
I-
down.
you know, y'all heard
Brother
him.
Love was driving it, but you know, the picture you sent over was just for promo purposes. You know, that wasn't actually.
That
on
was
the
a
show.
fucking stage
Did
driver.
you send over a picture?
What's that?
That is not Bruce Pritchard.
Dude, no fucking way. Off the record, James, there's no fucking way this fucking
No, that's the promo. That's promotional material, brother.
Dude, that's from the show.
I know promotional material.
Just leave it. That is Mongo McMahon.
No, Bruce Pritchard drove the tank. I'll tell you what. Bruce Pritchard drove the DX
Dude,
tank.
it's Bubba the Love Sponge on this fucking tank, dude. Look at
Fucking
this guy.
Steve Snips.
That might be Bruce Pritchard's behind Road Dogg in this picture.
No, that's not him. That's Kurt Angle, I think.
But
Okay.
on the record, I stand by Tony, and I would not fucking. I'm standing with Tony. But off the record, there's no fucking way.
No, that's Bruce
fucking
Pritchard. Look
way.
at back there. Look at this. That's Bruce Pritchard back there. I'll tell you what. He's
Yeah,
wearing sunglasses.
Kevin
Look at that.
James back
Look
there.
at that. Look at those sunglasses. That's Bruce
That's my
Pritchard.
Uncle Mike.
Holy shit, man.
That's Bruce
Wow.
Pritchard, man. I
Dude,
tell
on the
you
record,
what.
I'm with you. Off the record, you're fucking crazy.
Bruce Pritchard is crazy. All right, so Bruce Pritchard is driving this thing down.
And he drives it down the aisle.
I'm with Tony. Bruce Pritchard's driving this shit down
yeah.
the fucking parking lot.
Dude,
gotta
he
be.
told me on his podcast. Yeah, I heard on his podcast, and he was a notorious non-liar also.
That's
Truther!
That's
True.
That's true. That is true.
So
You can't argue with the
I mean-
fucking logic
I
here,
mean-
James.
Oh my
Also,
god.
it's fucking 1998, and how many years ago was
Right.
that?
You
Tony,
are
you're right. There's only so many goddamn JPEGs in 98. There's only so many megapixels.
A lot of people.
Bitch.
A lot of people look like Bruce Pritchard. It's just-
That was 25 years ago, and if I said something wrong, you know it happens.
Oh,
But
fuck yeah,
I'm with
Tony.
you. Fuck them,
I will
Tony.
not miss
Yeah.
I'm
remember
with
that
you.
Bruce Pritchard was on that tank.
Let the
He
haters
is-
know.
He's in the tank as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
He's
He's
real
they-
camoed
shit.
out. He's camoed
They
out. It
drive.
could be anybody in
They
camo.
drive down. They're calling. We call you out, WCW. Open the door. And they're driving down, and they slowly lower the gate, not letting them in. And Eric Bischoff would not have let this happen.
You would have
he
let
opened
them in, and yeah, why not? Just come out and talk whatever you want to say.
Tony, did you say that Bischoff said he was on the other side of the gate, or he just wasn't there?
He would have been. He would
Oh,
have
I see. Okay.
No, he said if he was on the other side of the gate, he would have opened it up and let him.
been. He
run.
wishes that somebody would have told him that they were getting invaded and
Nope.
shot.
Yeah, he
was
didn't
no-
hear a fucking cannon go off, and he didn't know.
There's
what was going
no
on.
way. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, dude, there's only a big hole in the side of your building. How do you not know what's going on here? There's no way they recorded this over like 10 minutes either. Like they were surely outside fucking around for like an hour or so.
Yeah, they were. They even
definitely
went to like
knew.
the CNN Center too.
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff
well,
and fucked around
Bishop
there,
is
too.
not here.
That's true.
And he
But
won't
if
be
he
here
was-
for a long time.
Well, Billy Gunn and Road Dogg are knocking on the door, and Road Dogg says, "We need to talk to Mr. Bischoff." And X-Pac
Open
is
the
there.
door. Bischoff saw him on the squares joint. He saw him on the
his
ring. So get these guys the
Open the
fuck
door.
out of here, man. Get these
Get
guys
this
out of
weird
here.
bastard out of here. X-Pac says, Eric Bischoff, you got a minute to come out. This is Sean Waltman. I just thought I'd come by and give you a chance to tell me why you fired me since you don't have the guts to call me on the phone. Fuck you, Whitey.
Attica.
So yeah, they would not let him into the building, which is a shame because I would have loved to see them drive onto the Nitro set at 2:30 in the afternoon when they were building it.
Do we know what happened in 1998 Nitro?
I want
they had,
like
like,
at
two
the same
matches.
time.
They had two matches.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
you're
night.
right, Tony. That was the day one, day two thing you talked about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a 1 hour episode. They would have walked in on Goldberg versus Scott Norton.
Oh my god, they would have got holy fuck. They would
Dude, I'd
have
love
got
to
their
see
asses
Road
beat.
Dogg go talk to Scott Norton. Yeah, Road Dogg, why don't you go talk to Scott Norton? Let me know what happens.
Yeah, we'll see you later. Go
That
talk
is-
to him.
That is crazy as hell, man.
Wow, they should have, man. Well, JR, we come back to the show, and JR says, you know, you have to wonder, isn't the WWF enough terrain for DX to cover? Why do they have to interact with a rival wrestling organization? What's next for these guys? The 82nd Airborne?
Maybe.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking hijack a plane, JR. What the fuck? I have some stuff here about the DX WCW stuff.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay, this is from the May 4th, 98 Observer. Meltzer writes, but perhaps the most intriguing part of the Raw show were the series of tapes from earlier in the night when DX drove a tank to the Norfolk
Indeed.
Scope before the WCW show started to cut promos. In the first segment, they fired a blank in the direction of the arena, claiming they were taking the first shot in the war. I don't think he saw it right, because they actually shot a big bomb
Yeah, it was
that blew up
horrible.
the building.
Yeah.
Killed many, but he doesn't want
Yeah,
to
I don't
report on
think he
that.
saw that, yeah.
They also carefully spliced the crawl on the marquee at the Scope for a different event where all the tickets were free and made it appear that the tickets were free for Nitro. Several times in the segment later, DX referred to all the free tickets WCW gives away. Meltzer puts here exactly that there were 632 free tickets, 307 comps, and 328 media trays, which is actually a usually low figure for today's wrestling. In order to make it appear its buildings are sold out. In response on Nitro later that night, Tony Schiavone noted that the Scope had been sold out for months. And that 30 miles down the road, they can't even give tickets away. And Meltzer
Holy
says, well,
man.
actually, that event was also sold out, and not as many free tickets were given away. Meltzer says most of the segments were stupid, with Triple H asking the crowd earlier in the day, which Earlier in the day, what was bad about that is it was bright daylight, and this was purported as being live airing at 9:30 p.m. They asked if Eric Bischoff sucks, and they agreed, and then asked if WCW sucks, and they didn't react nearly as well to that.
Did they add earlier today in post, you think?
I guess. Oh, you
I saw earlier today on at least
it does
one
say.
of them.
Yeah, it does say. I think the first one says earlier today for sure.
Okay.
So I don't know if they stopped eventually trying to say it
Yeah,
was, but
maybe.
yeah,
sure.
The next day, one top WWF executive called another from WCW and basically tried to apologize over the incident, claiming it wasn't done to make WCW look bad. Not sure if he also tried to tell him the moon is made of green cheese. Tell him, Meltzer.
Yeah, he's spitting, man. Go to the beach now.
Yeah, so Meltzer pretty much said the same thing. It's funny, the tickets thing. Did they show that on the Peacock version? For some reason, I feel like I
did.
did.
On the,
Did they?
You talking about on the ticker, right? That's
The
outside
marquee that says the free.
Yeah,
show?
they did show that.
Oh, they do show that. Okay,
They
yeah.
did,
For some reason, I didn't catch that. Yeah. Yeah, that was for another show. That's funny as hell.
I didn't even know that. Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow. So we have Jeff Jarrett versus Bradshaw up next, but
No, ain't he great?
we got goddamn Tennessee Lee.
This guy exists.
He's trying to build a new stable.
Shouldn't have existed.
He's looking to build a new stable of student athletes. Oh my God, bro! Tennessee Lee looks like he'd be a 10 at a bourbon bowl, man.
This is Doug Dimmadome, bro.
This is the type of guy make fun of the water boy. I don't like this guy, man. Tennessee Lee.
He's insane.
This is crazy. Wow.
Dude,
yeah.
Jarrett's
Like the
pyro here is
NWA,
awesome.
NWA stuff, right? Wasn't that what's going on here with Jarrett? NWA
I don't know if
WWF?
he's a part of that or not.
I thought Tennessee Lee was an NWA guy, though, right? Or not?
I don't. He's a lot of guys.
Tennessee Lee is too many guys, to be honest with you.
He could be affiliated with a lot of shit, Tony. I actually don't know here.
All right.
So Jeff Jarrett and Bradshaw. Bradshaw, by the way, is full on fucking Texas guy coming out with fucking cow bell.
Bradshaw's mustache is growing off of his face.
Mustache.
It's insane. It's
That shit is crazy.
It's eating his face off.
He throws up the
Ooh, yeah. And they put over his new move, the clothesline from hell, on commentary.
I hope that sticks.
Now, I thought I'm just now when I was watching this realized I thought they called it the clothesline from hell because he had joined the ministry. I didn't realize it was already the clothesline from hell. Yeah.
Oh, I never even put that together.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
But it's just his move.
It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Jarrett hits a drop kick and starts Fargo strutting about 20 seconds into this bitch. Bradshaw just gets up and whomps the shit out of him.
Bradshaw's he's a meaty bastard here too, by the way. Like he's a thick fucking guy.
Yeah, he's a thick boy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Jarrett, by the way, is just what a hand. What a fucking hand.
He's tremendous.
Yeah, good worker. Everything about him, footwork's crazy. The way that he puts the guy over.
Yeah, his entrance is based with the big JJ letters that are swirly pyro WCW style.
Yeah, it's nuts. And he gets in, he can work. He's got the Fargo strut. He's got your taunts. He's got everything you can need. He knows how to work TV. What a guy. Doesn't matter anyways. Wait a minute. Someone's in the ring. Who is that? Club Kamikaze!
Club Kamikaze is here! What the fuck is this? Oh shit, it's Kaientai. What the hell?
Yeah, Club Kamikaze is what they're calling him at this point, and they are attacking Bradshaw.
They changed this pretty much immediately, by the way. They are not Club Kamikaze for long.
Well, Taka Michinoku comes out to try to make the save. He gets in the ring and does the Michinoku driver style. He's going nuts with that shit.
That's awesome.
Who is it's Funaki, Dick Togo, is it Men's Teo?
I think Men's Teo's in it. Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
They fucking Dick Togo does the big senton to Bradshaw.
That was awesome. He really jumped for it too.
Yeah, it looked fucking dope. Yeah, and then there's a fourth guy with a suit on and a mask in the ring. Who is that? Who is that? That's
a leader guy, right? That
what was his name?
That does the choppy pee thing, and he's got the fucking sword, right?
Oh yeah, Yamaguchi-san.
Is that what it is, Yamaguchi-san?
Yeah, that's his name.
That's crazy. Last name San, first name Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi-san is his name. Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. Wow. They you got Club Kamikaze, which becomes Kaientai, and then of course you have Val Venus, who debuts later.
Cock boy.
This is all coming together.
Yeah. A perfect circle.
We go backstage. Dude Love approaches Vince McMahon saying, dude, this is not what we talked about. I fell on concrete, man. Yeah, like the fuck is going on? And Kevin Kelly comes up and says, "Hey, everybody, what's going on there, Vince?"
Yeah.
And Vince then turns into Mr. McMahon for like 1 minute. Like 1 minute, he turns it on.
You can feel that it's coming. Yeah, like Kevin Kelly tries to interview him. He says, "You happy with what's going on?" And he's, "Do I look fucking happy?" Bitch.
Cut that mic. Cut that damn mic. Cut that. I own that mic. I own that camera.
Cut that damn camera. Get that mic out of my face. Yeah,
1 minute,
gnarly.
man. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, Dude Love was saying he wanted me to wear a tie-dye. I did that, and he wanted me to be Austin. I beat him. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here." And yeah, Vince then Vinces it up. I was like, "Oh, wow, okay, it was funny as fuck." Got the camera. Got the damn camera.
I own that mic.
I own that mic. Turn it off.
Well, now it's time for the New Age Outlaws versus 8 Ball and Skull.
So Lawler has replaced Cole on commentary here, by the way. For I guess that we're getting into the war zone, or coming up to it at least.
Yeah, soon.
Triple H, China, and X-Pac come out first. Lawler says, "You can't tell me you didn't get a rise out of, they had the nerve to go to WCW." And JR says, "Why are they wasting their time?" And no, I didn't get a rise out of anything. He fucking hates the eggs.
He hates the eggs and WCW. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, fuck you, man. Yeah, 100%. Triple H does the, "Let's get ready to suck it." And JR says, "Pass the barf bag, will you?"
Is this new? Is this a new thing they were doing? Let's get ready to suck it. Because
it feels like, as James said earlier, like everyone hasn't figured it out yet, but it's getting there.
Because no reaction from the crowd. The commentary hated it, so I wasn't sure they were doing it.
Yeah, eventually it becomes like massive.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's their thing. Yeah.
Yeah. New Age Outlaws are out here on little green mopeds.
They get their. So I was like, "Oh, they're just being silly," but I didn't realize they were making fun of the DOA who come out on motorcycles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Why don't they just drive the tank from the Norfolk Scope down there?
Yeah, you're right, Tony. Why didn't they just drive in the arena?
Right, they were gonna do it on Nitro. They could have just blasted it in the arena. You're right. Yeah, they come out on little green scooters and drive down in the ring. And JR says, "Oh, aren't they adorable? Aren't they cute? They're so lovable. Don't you just love them, Kang?" He just fucking hates these guys.
What? So at one point, King says, "You probably don't even like South Park, DJR."
Yeah, he did.
What is that for? You're right. You don't even like South Park, DJR. And JR says, "What do you care? We write a book."
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess maybe DX were wearing South Park shit on TV, or that's what they were being compared
They
to. Or
were,
something?
yeah, they did.
Okay.
At one point they were. I don't know if they did at this point, but
Yeah, I
they
don't think
definitely
they
did wear
did
South
yet,
Park
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, the DOA are here. You got 8 Ball and you got goddamn Skull and you got LOD 2000 coming out too.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, the DOA come out, and I thought I was like, okay, it's their match. But then the Legion of Doom with Sonny come out, and I'm like, who the fuck is in this match? But then it's the Harris Brothers versus the Outlaws, but non-title.
And also Sonny is here.
Sonny is also here. Yeah. At one point, Road Dogg walks across the apron and slips on the ring skirt and almost dies, and he complains to the referee about it.
This is like, so everyone's here. LOD comes out,
All the
Sonny,
stars.
DOA, fucking DX.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, man, we have not seen a group of fucked up white guys like this
No.
in a minute. Like, last time's got to be the Natural Born Thrillers, but
Well, they're after this, thankfully.
yeah, this has got to be up there with most fucked up group of white boys in a ring at once. 8
Yeah.
Ball,
Yeah.
Skull, DX,
the
LOD.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah, like, this is fucked up, man.
Yeah, it is fucked up, man.
And-
Dude, bald. Stone Cold's flipping out. There's two bald
Stone
guys in
Cold
the ring.
fucking hates 8 Ball. Fucking hates
As
him.
he should.
And I hear you, Steve.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And I also have to inform you guys that this is my official
Oh.
Deadlock plus 10 match of the night.
Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. Wow.
Yes,
it wasn't even
sir.
that long for that. You just didn't
Yeah,
want to see
it
any of these
wasn't
guys.
that
Well, none of the
long.
matches were actually long.
Yeah, but you just didn't want to fucking deal with this.
No, man, this was insufferable, man. This is fucking insufferable shit
You missed
right here.
so little that it's...
I know I did. This shit is insufferable. I was like, I can't watch this shit no more, man.
Well, the DOA hit the fucking their finish. Not, I guess not the finish. They do the double side slam gimmick to Billy Gunn. JR said the whole match doesn't know if it's Skull or 8 Ball in the match. By the way,
I hear you, man. It don't matter neither.
He's
Dude, you
also
should've-
pissed at Triple H too at the beginning because Triple H trying to do bits and he's like, "Shut the
on
fuck up!
commentary.
I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm
Get the
working
fuck outta
tonight."
here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did hear that.
Get the
I'm
fuck
trying to do
outta
my
here.
job over here.
You missed a great cutoff though, James. At one point, I think it was 8 Ball or Skull. I also don't know who the fuck these are. He cuts off 8-Ball, who is like running at him with a gut kick, and then just hits him with a pile driver.
Oh, nice.
Cold. Yeah, just pile drives him. Then they do the twin magic spot. One of the bald dudes replaces himself with the other bald dude, and Billy pins him, and then gets fucking crucifix pinned, and the bald guy wins. DOA wins.
Holy shit, man. Twin magic.
Yeah, the twin magic Billy gun.
They could have got even more twins against Steve Austin out there.
Well, the LOD and DOA, a lot of fucking 3-lettered fucking groups here, are all crotch chopping on the ramp and telling DX to suck it. And Josh, we are literally seconds away from the war zone.
Yeah, you know what? And you said it best, man. It's time for little baby Raw fans to go to fuck the bed.
Get the fuck
because
out of
the
here.
freaks are coming out at night. It's time for the war zone. This is real shit, man. The war zone was for the real only.
I didn't watch enough of these that I don't remember doing another intro for Warzone. They just do the show again.
Yeah, they did
do
it all
intro.
the time.
That's
I guess
awesome.
so. You could say they had 2 highly rated TV shows on Monday nights, and then they get more advertisers and sponsors, and then they
It
could do
worked.
like Warzone could be.
They still
raunchier,
do
I
it
guess.
today, bro. They just
Yeah,
don't.
there's like
They don't do it as like hardcore.
There's like a
In your
lower
face,
third every
sure.
time, yeah, but it doesn't.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, crazy.
Well, first match on the war zone, baby. Because now all the shitty wrestling is done. All the goo goo
Yeah,
gaga
get
bullshit.
the real fucking
Now
guys
it's time
out
for
here.
the real fucking shit, man. First match up: Undertaker versus Barry Windham.
Oh, Lee. And I
Yeah.
promise you, this almost was my deadlock plus 10 of the night. But it was so
Didn't
quick
need
that I
to
didn't have
be.
the chance. I didn't have the chance.
You hit plus 10, it's over.
But JR says, at Unforgiven, Undertaker faced his awesome brother, Kane, in an Inferno
Yeah,
match.
that match was. I mean, the Taker dive was awesome. We'll actually see that in a minute.
The
But,
Taker dive is cool, and then seeing somebody on fire is also cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And
That's a lost
Vader
art.
yeah, that's true. And Vader's
Not on the
stumbling
Indies.
around. No, hell no. We'll set everybody on fire. I promise you that.
I saw somebody's ass set on fire earlier, which is crazy.
Sadly, that was not the Indies. That was just a video I found that I thought was funny.
Yeah, well, that also works
And
for
then,
me too.
and then I threatened to do it at your house and fart. This is Teardrop Taker era, by the way.
Yeah, man, big neck thing. That boy got a big neck thing
He's
going
got a
on like
satellite.
So Undertaker versus Barry Windham, which you know,
NWA tights.
yeah, it just literally just trunks that say NWA on his ass. That's it. Just
Looking balls.
NWA. That's nuts, man.
Exponentially.
You're in WWF now, buddy. You better fuck.
Yeah.
You're in the war zone, bitch. You better where the fuck you're at. Yeah. So Undertaker choke slams Barry Windham and then tombstones him and wins. So, anyways, like I was saying, Barry Windham, fuck you, man.
get the hell outta
Get
here,
the
Barry
fuck out of the
Windham.
war zone. Take your ass back to the NWA, brother.
Dude, how long does Barry Windham even fucking last here? Like, is he here for a second? I feel like he's back in WCW soon.
Yeah, it's time to get the horsemen together. It's time to summon the horsemen. Come on.
His last WWF appearance on TV was a loss to Vader on Raw on May 11th.
Dude, losing to Vader in WWF is like, you got to get the fuck out of here, man. Like, we don't want you here type
Yeah,
shit.
you had to be a piece of
Get
shit.
the fuck out of here.
They
for
were
real.
looking for dudes to beat Vader. They wanted him to beat
That
fucking
is
Vader.
crazy, man.
And then he went to
Wow.
WCW, yeah, and joined the West Texas Rednecks.
Oh, you know, that was heat. Yeah, that gas going on.
Feud with Master P.
Curly, you had goddamn Curly
Curly.
Bill. Bill over here, which was
Curly Bill.
Virgil.
Oh my god,
Curly
Bill. That's insane.
Yeah, he did win the tag titles in WCW. That was nice.
Who was it with? Was it with fucking Kenny Chaos?
It was the Wyndham brothers.
Oh,
They defeated
shit.
Harlem Heat and then lost it back to Harlem Heat, and then they were
Yes.
both released.
Oh, it must have been a loser leaves match.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
So Taker gets on the mic after this fucking match, hits the tombstone, gets the win, and gets on the mic. He's Kane, last night you looked in the eyes of the dragon and you got burned.
This was
Dude,
crazy, dude. What are you
fuck
talking about, bro?
man. Look in the eyes of the dragon. You see, Kane, you wanted to fight with your brother. He's getting laser pointed to hell here. by
He
the
is,
way.
man. It's all over him. The laser pointer is all over him.
Last night, it wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. And what I want you to do right now is come down to ringside and let's finish it. So he's going to just stand there and wait for Kane. He says he has all of eternity to wait. Well, I don't got all of fucking eternity, Undertaker. I got a +10 for you, though. I promise you.
Hey,
that,
let me tell you something, brother. You better not be +10 in the war zone. You better not be +10 the commercials in the war zone.
Almost got it, bro. Come on now.
That's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Because it's time for the Castro GTX Slam of the Week Drive Hard.
Oh, that's good.
All right. And it's Undertaker doing the Taker dive on Kane and Vader, who is just fumbling around the outside of it.
It was over the flaming ropes, too, which was pretty cool.
It was
fuck.
so cool.
Before we continue, we didn't get to talk about this on the show. Tony discovered this like on fucking Twitter. Tony, the fucking Sting WCW Thunder ropes. What the fuck? You have to explain this to me. Why didn't I see the version that you posted on Twitter?
So what they did? So fuck WCW, by the way. Just want to let
Set
you
the
know
scene
WCW
because maybe people didn't listen to that episode.
That's what DX said today.
they fired the first shot and they opened the war. No, so Vampiro came out and set the ropes on fire. He tried to set the ropes on fire with Sting in the ring, but they didn't work. So the Blowtorch guys were there and they were doing their shit.
It was awesome.
Lighting the ring on fire. And I guess people told me that they were actually, like someone on Twitter told me that they were at the show, and after Nitro was over, they had everybody stay there.
Oh,
and then
they did it again.
And then they had Sting come back out to the ring, and then they relit the ropes on fire so they could get a better shot. Well, on TBS, they aired the good ropes on fire, like the actual live version. And I don't know if this is just WWE fucking with them and putting the shitty version on the Peacock, or the master of it was the shitty version.
Yeah.
But I like to think WWE said, fuck you, we're putting this on
and they
there.
put the fucked up version, because that happened before with something we watched, and I think it was Thunder too. Wasn't it like David Arquette falling through the stage?
Oh yeah, on the stage, you're right.
Yeah, so I guess like whatever masters for Thunder, they didn't take like the TBS version. They just had like the original version. So yeah, the actual ropes on fire, they
that is awesome.
Definitely redid them, and they just said fuck you.
I needed people to know that because I couldn't believe what the fuck I was seeing.
Yeah, they looked awesome when they were lit up.
It did.
Yeah, it was crazy. Also,
awesome.
they said that was the first Inferno match ever, the Human Torch match, but obviously, clearly, it was not.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, so we're back here. Kane and Paul Bearer are now out here.
Oh,
Kane's arm is very bandaged because it was caught on fire.
Fire.
What did you guys think of that finish? Kane's arm being caught on fire.
Wasn't it like he didn't get his, like, Taker didn't push him into it, right? Like, Kane just accidentally touched it or something, didn't he?
I can't remember. I just remember me going, when I first saw it, I was like,
yeah,
really?
Yeah, it wasn't as cool. Like,
because in my brain, I'm like, he's gonna roll him into the fucking fire, and he's gonna be like all lit. I was like
the video game.
I'm like, oh, he's gonna get fucked up beyond belief.
Yeah.
And he's like, my fucking arm. He's walking around.
He's just waving his arm around. Yeah, just waving his arm.
Do you remember the one video game where they didn't have him on fire? He just wasn't on fire, and they just had smoke coming off. What was that? What game was that?
No, I don't remember that.
WWE 2K23.
Well, I definitely remember. I remember the ones where like you're on the floor and you're rolling around and you're kind of on fire.
Yeah. There was one where it was that animation, but he wasn't on fire, and they would just put him out with the fire extinguisher.
So yeah, Kane's arm is all bandaged up. Should have been his whole body. Should have came out like. Should have had to roll his ass out there,
like the SpongeBob guy.
SpongeBob's done it again, man. It's too easy. Paul Bearer then cuts a promo, which I have to give it to him here, man.
He's giving his heart.
Paul Bearer cares. They all care here. WWE's camera work is unbelievable here. They do like these shots of like zooming in on Paul Bearer with the red light, and then they pull back and Kane's like to his like right. And it's like this very cool shot, and it kind of puts together everything. I will say that the way that they did this, and I think WWE stopped this sort of storytelling because of shit like this. Paul Bearer reveals that he is Kane's father, and the crowd doesn't understand what's going on.
Dude, Paul Bearer hits the line that he could see the pain in Kane's eyes, and it was my son whose hand was on fire. And they cut to Taker, who looks confused. The crowd doesn't really respond, and then it fades to black, and it comes back, and it's JR explaining. Well, I guess Paul Bearer's Kane's
that just happened.
I was confused. I was like, wait, didn't we already know?
I thought so too, Tony. That's how I felt too, and then I was like, oh, this is the first time this has been said.
Yeah, this is the very first time, and like JR's like, yeah, man, this is, did you know this? This is his father. And Jerry Lawler,
dude.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. Paul Bearer had to sleep with Undertaker's mother.
Whoa!
Good Lord.
That's like, what a way to fuck it up immediately, man. God damn.
Good Lord. Yeah, that was fucked up, man. Kane just had his arm all blown up, and Vader was there.
Yeah, well, what I'm hearing is Paul Bearer is Kane's father. Ah!
Oh, it's sex.
Oh, my God.
Whoa! He's got a cock.
Paul Bearer had sex?
Yeah,
Good Lord.
Oh,
So,
my God.
Backstage, Kevin Kelly is. By the way, this is a monumental moment in the story. That's why sure everybody
It
understands
was like
this.
it was like the turning point of the angle.
This is
right?
this is where we see the brothers of destruction.
Right.
But whatever. Good Lord.
Yeah,
Backstage,
highly edited DVD documentary will make it look like this is the greatest moment ever in the history.
Yeah,
of
the
it,
crowd
so.
was like, the crowd was aghast.
It was electric.
Yeah, that's what they were saying, Tony. Yeah, 100%. That's what Alberto Del Rio was saying. He said it was really electric.
This was the moment that Mexico started watching wrestling.
That's what he said.
Tony, right
That's what he
here.
fucking said.
Mexico started watching wrestling because of that segment. Paul Bearer is Undertaker's mother.
Lucha Libre was invented after they saw Headbangers versus Terry fucking Two Cold Scorpio.
Holy shit, man. What a crazy Alberto Del Rio WWE talking segments is crazy. Dude.
That is insane.
That just sounds like a fucked up sentence from space or something.
It is fucked up.
So backstage, Kevin Kelly talking to Goldust and Luna.
Ooh, ooh.
I wish
I
it
eat
would that would have been way better. So
I smell
Goldust. Good Lord.
That's what ICP definitely was saying. Holy shit.
I poop. Good Lord. Goldust says Steve Austin will never forget the name. Anyways, Dude Love from outer space with the double axe handle.
Holy shit, yeah. He fucking climbs him and he said, "That's my
It
shot."
should have been me.
he's whooping Goldust's ass. Luna's jumping on Dude Love's back to try to break it up, and Dude Love flipping out. Everyone trying to stop him. This was cool.
So DX Town Hall, dude, get these guys off the show, man. You gotta get them off the
Scope.
Dude, we
Five
have
more
like
tags. What the hell?
it's actually unbelievable. Like this part is never talked about, obviously, but they spent the whole like first hour of the show showing how like crazy DX is, and man, they really took it to WCW and they blew their shit up, and they were at their front door and they backed down. And then the first thing they do when they come back is they lose to 8-Ball and Skull. The fuck?
To Twin Magic.
Yeah, what the fuck? You guys are fucking losers, man.
Dude,
You suck.
Twin Magic because they're bald is crazy.
Yeah, they're bald brothers. Yeah, man, these guys are losers.
Yeah, it gets worse.
It does.
So DX Town Hall, Triple H tells us that in a night where DX is trying to take over new markets, his buzz was killed.
Oh fuck! Get it?
Did you
DOA?
guys understand the buzz killer? You guys get that? Yeah, that's right. Come on. That was what he pitched after his finisher name. He said, "What about buzz killer?" He said,
What about the white killer? That's what he wants to do. That.
yeah, well, I don't know if we can do that right now, buddy.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Maybe you go TNA, you figure that out.
I'm not going there. I promise. I mean, I'll promise them, but I won't go there.
Yeah, I'll sign for a bunch of dates, but I ain't making them.
No way.
Triple H says, someone has got to get their ass kicked. Here is the European title, because he's the European champion.
Correct.
All you got to do is come down here and get your ass kicked by me to get it.
So to win the European title, all you have to do is come get beat up by Triple H. Is that what you're saying?
And he calls out the following people. 8-Ball, Skull, Chains, Balls, Dick, Ass.
Key, Cock, Johnson.
I'm going to throw up.
Cock, Dick, Ballin.
I just know the name and shit.
Come on out of your balls.
8-ball, skull, chains.
Yeah, what? The fuck? Shoot for the stars. How about that? You know, like what the fuck?
Yeah, how about Steve Austin, Undertaker?
Dude,
Kane,
love is.
Dude Love?
Yeah, come on, man.
Main event Goldust? Nothing?
Yeah, no, man. I gotta go to the heart of the company, the DOA.
Well,
what about Road Warrior Animal?
Fuck that guy, because 8-ball is here.
How could you be so sure that it's 8-ball?
You're right. It could be anybody. It could be skull,
could
chains,
be dick.
balls, dick, ass.
Fart. Come here, dick blood. Get out of here.
The European title division has got to be
Dude, I don't want this title.
It's got to be one of the most stacked divisions I ever see. Where's the story? Where's the story?
They didn't want this fucking belt, bro.
So 8-ball comes out. Or skull or chest, I don't know.
Or Stone Cold.
Some bald guy comes out.
Maybe they're both doing magic. Maybe the other one's waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, some fucking bald dude goes out. But it doesn't matter. None of this matters. It don't matter. None of this matters. Dan Severn literally sprints to the fucking ring in a fucking suit.
This is unbelievable. Mustached out of his mind. Jim Cornette's chasing him to try to stop him. Dan Severn doesn't say anything. He just gets in the ring and starts taking off his suit very slowly and seductively.
I thought that was brilliant. Like, I beat you to the ring, so it's my title shot. I thought that was great.
Hell yeah. It was. I wanted to see Dan Severn beat the fucking shit out of this guy so bad.
Dude, that would have been so based.
Yeah, Dan Severn is he just feels like on a different realm than 8-ball, skull.
What do you mean by that? I feel like they're in the same division, the European title division.
No, well, Cornette's trying to get him out of that division stat. Cornette tries to stop Dan Severn, but Dan is going to fight. So Cornette slaps Dan to try to get him to listen. So Severn in return bellies to bellies him and then invents a crazy joke.
This is great. Armbar goozle submission. What the fuck is happening here? I couldn't believe my eyes. I've never seen him do this to Chemo. I promise you that. Royce Gracie has never seen shit like this before in his life.
Drew has got to do this. The armbar
goozle is nuts.
Goozle is fucked up, man.
Yeah, dude, that's a great idea.
Oh my god, he's just coming up with shit on the fly, man.
And Cornette dies, dude. He fucking passes out.
Well, it's lethal as fuck, man.
He chokes the shit out of him, and then that's the end. Like, there's no match.
Title match or nothing. All right.
Triple H doesn't care anymore. I wasn't that serious.
He says, "I'm not gonna get embarrassed, or you're not gonna kill my buzz," and then he does have the match, and then what the fuck?
Well, Dan Severn can.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
8-ball Tony.
DX spends an hour harassing WCW, lose to Twin Magic, and then Triple H gets fucked out of a match.
Yeah, anyway, do you remember that time they took the tank in there and started shooting off shots in the air?
Suck it! Suck it! Suck it!
Backstage, Michael Cole was with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He asked him why did you answer that European title?
Well, the wrong bald son of a bitch went to the ring. I'm sick of these bald son of bitches. I'm about to invent a submission.
He goes, well, Steve, I hate to tell you this, but somebody just did that submission no less than 45 seconds ago.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
No less than 45 seconds ago.
Damn it.
The 8-ball just did that?
I just came up with this new move, Michael. It was an armbar goozle.
Well, you gonna go talk to Chains or 8-ball or
8-ball, balls, dick, and ass.
That can't be right.
The DOA did that move no less than 45 seconds.
DOA.
No less than 45 seconds.
Damn.
There's no way.
Well, that's Stone Cold, man. That's Stone Cold.
Cold's entire career being stifled by other bald guys in the company doing it before him is unbelievable.
Holy shit, man. So Michael Cole said, it's been an eventful 24 hours, huh, Steve?
Stone Cold's looking at him like he wants him to combust. He hates this fucking guy.
Yeah, so, yeah, Steve says, yeah, it has been. And it's going to continue to be, man.
Yeah, he said you can have a special referee, you can have a special timekeeper, you can have a special jackass. It doesn't matter to me. I'll defend the damn title every day of the week if I want to. You ain't gonna screw me out of this, or I'll beat your ass.
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh, shit. If someone could beat me, then so be it. But I'm gonna cause you so many gray hairs as I can on your knotted up head. You're never gonna get rid of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I hate 8-ball chains, balls, dick, and ass.
Collectively known as the DOA. You know what I say is DTA.
DOA dicking on Austin. That's what it seems like.
So then he throws a water bottle up into fucking Cole's face.
Yeah, man. Fuck you.
Fucking comes all over his jacket. It looks fucked up, man.
Yeah, he is looking fucked up for the rest of his career.
And speaking of that, we got
No.
My plus 10 of the night.
Really? Wow. Okay.
All right, well, here we go, man. Val Venus is here on the set of his newest movie called The Big Valboski, which I not a lot thought of that one. He says, when it comes to Venus envy, every male is at the head of the class.
Blowjobs.
And regardless of what they say, good things do not come in small packages.
He does. He goes,
He says here, did you pray today?
Because you didn't, honey.
You did it.
You're gonna get Venus envy.
You want to talk about saving a character? That's what Val Venus should have came out and said, TNA, did you pray today?
No, he was too busy plotting to beat Christopher Daniels clean.
Yeah, he knew he was coming in and doing that shit. He said, sign me up. So everybody knows he's in a car, presumably probably in his fucking backyard.
It is
His
a
mom's
backyard.
car.
I don't know why there's a car in the backyard.
Yeah, he's got his car in the backyard. He's getting a blowjob. He's talking about just anything that comes to mind that has something to do with a penis. I'm sure, he says, I'm sure your man has already proven to you that good things do not come in small packages. A girl comes up because she was blowing him, and she looks
She's
at
looking
him.
for the keys.
Yeah, she looks like she had no trouble down there, if you know what I'm saying.
They just signed keys. She was looking for him.
Hey, he says, you found his keys yet? All right, why don't you look again? So she goes and looks again. And then he says, Val Venus is coming. I'm gonna tell you right now, this guy's not cutting on Warzone. You seen his ass to Raw because he's not cutting on Warzone. I'll tell you
There's
that.
no way they can have that shit on the first hour. That's where all the fucking Mattel sponsors are.
You send him to WCW. You know what I mean? Send his ass to the war. Draft Val Venus. So next up, we got Hollywood Mark Mero Town Hall. And let me ask you something, brother. You want Sable?
This guy is insane looking, man. He has a marvelous leather bandana on, sunglasses, a cutoff shirt, and jean shorts. And yeah, he comes and says, you want Sable? And JR says, duh.
Hold on, guys. You're missing the best part. When Mark Mero comes out, I don't know if you guys got this, with King and JR in commentary. Did you guys hear this?
No, what happened?
What happened?
So Mark Mero's coming out. For some reason, King says, hey, JR, I think you dropped my keys under the table.
Holy shit. What does JR say?
Nothing. He just
He said, shut the fuck up. For real. Shut the fuck
Mark
up.
Mero's coming out. So
I hope you fucking die. I seriously hope you fucking
King
die.
was asking JR for a blowjob. I
Suck
think.
his cock. Yeah.
I think I dropped my
Lord.
keys under the table.
Good lord. JR.
Holy shit. I did not realize that. That's
That's
awesome.
a
funny
blowjob
shit.
to blow you from the JR.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
Mark Mero brings out Sable.
Let me ask you something. Yeah.
I want to see Sable too. Get out here. Come on down here. So Sable comes out, huge pop, and
Biggest pop of the night, I think.
yeah, she's
Other than
super
Austin.
fucking. Yeah, sure, she's super fucking over. Better not steal my pop. I swear to God, I haven't been having enough issues.
And DOA stole his pop earlier, so. Yeah, Sable comes out. Mark Mero says that Sable humiliated him when she came out here fucking, bra and panties, lost the damn match, showed her goods off to everybody.
JR, you want to suck my cock?
Good lord. Sable says, well, I liked showing my bra and panties, and the people liked it too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
And Sable says that she's going to put Mark Mero in his place. And
Well,
Mark
yeah,
Mero says, what are you going to do? Beat me up?
Says Scott Hall fingers. Ooh.
Sable says, I'm going to beat you up. There's a Sable 6'9" sign all the way through this promo in the back behind it, which I love.
There was a Sable 33 double D sign, too. 33 DD.
33 colon DD is awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Yeah, Mark Morrow says, look at me. Are you challenging me, the Marvelous One? And Sable says, you're damn right I am.
Look at me, look at me. Are you looking?
Are you looking?
Sable is ready to stand on her own, and she is challenging Mark Marrow in 2 weeks to a fight on Raw. Yeah, take this shit off Warzone. You ain't cutting it over here, I'll tell you that. Not with that match.
Not a Warzone caliber match, bro?
No, not Warzone.
Damn, all right.
We got Goldust coming up. Get off the show. You ain't cutting it.
Goldust.
Well, Vince is backstage, and he tells Gerald Brisco to call the match fair and square, right down the middle.
Okay, Mr. McMahon.
Because the cameras are on. The cameras on the whole time.
Oh, okay, Mr. McMahon. Okay.
These are my cowardly cameras. Okay, Mr. McMahon.
Mr. McMahon, you lost your keys.
You want me to get 8-ball out there, Mr. McMahon?
All right, so Goldust against Skull. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, we got dick and balls out there, man. Okay.
Dick and balls versus the Headbangers would be legendary.
So now it's time for goddamn 8-ball, and he's gonna be out here. He's facing off against the artist.
I wondered where you were going with this.
My brain just fucking like disconnected because I was just going with you. I was like, yeah, 8-ball's coming. Here he is.
No, man, it's Steve Austin versus the artist formerly known as Goldust.
Dude, that's one of my favorite eras of Goldust, if you ask me.
It's got to be one of the top
With
ones.
the hair.
I don't know.
With the makeup that goes into the hair.
This is a crazy haircut, man.
This is not even a haircut. He gave up.
Dude, Goldust, no barber, sleeves off.
Yeah, what the fuck is this,
up,
man?
Bro.
Yeah, man. Take his,
I wish he
take his
had
ass
the green,
off Warzone, man.
The green nipple pussy gear is what I was hoping for,
I thought
honestly.
I saw artists formerly known as. I was like, oh, he's gonna come
Yeah.
out with the gimmicks on.
Yeah, but
Nah,
sadly
he's over
we're
this
not
shit,
there.
man. He's a
I don't even know if he did that for more than a show. The green pussy gimmick.
He won't really about that shit then.
No, Stone Cold was.
Yeah, he told him to do it. He said, you gotta go out on Warzone, you gotta wear that
I got
shit.
an idea. Well, Stone Cold gets in the ring and
He did it
flips.
offline.
He did it off camera. Yeah. Stone Cold flips Gerald Brisco off immediately when he gets in the ring. The crowd, like you said, Sable got a huge pop, but Austin is like unbelievably fucking over, man.
The Rock hasn't gotten there yet, so like Austin is the guy on this show.
The guy.
It's not even
yeah.
fucking close. Like it's
No way,
Like
man.
eventually, there's obviously you can get Rock gets close.
Sure,
At some
yeah.
points, Triple H maybe gets close as Austin
Yeah.
starts to die down a little
Taker's
bit.
very over, but
Yeah,
he's not this
Taker.
over.
But
Yeah.
dude, yeah. There's everyone else, and then there's Steve Austin.
They're fired up for a Goldust match.
Yeah, that's crazy. So Steve comes out here. They got the boys in the front row, 316 paint on their chest, no shirts.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Steve hits the corner, like you said, gives the fingers to Gerald Brisco. This is like the dude. Like this is like,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
the shit right here.
This is the wrestler to me. Like, this was the guy.
And Steve Austin, like feuding with Mick Foley is like, it happens with The Rock. It happens with Triple H. Everyone goes through Mick Foley and they come out a star. Every time.
You're right. Yeah,
Because you
you're
can throw
right.
his ass on concrete
You
off the
can beat the
stage.
fuck out of him. Yeah, yeah.
How do you not get over? You know what I mean? Fucking Triple H gave him the pedigree into like the tax arm
On his
style.
face.
Yeah, that was nuts, man.
Dude, he fucking put him through the cell, too.
Yeah, holy shit.
I mean, like, Orton taking the tax, like, made his career.
So Steve, if he puts one fucking finger on Gerald Brisco, he will drop the belt and he will join the DOA immediately.
And become the European champion.
Which
Yeah,
maybe isn't so bad.
Yeah, I guess not. Gerald Brisco's going over the rules between Goldust and Austin. They're both standing there like
Boxing style.
Yeah, exactly. And he warns them, if he lays a hand on him, you're out of here. And Vince does, I can only describe it as he skips to the ring, because he wasn't doing the McMahon walk. That didn't exist yet.
No.
He like legit just skips his way to the ring.
I wrote down Gallivants.
Yeah. He's like super happy. JR said, for a guy that's nauseous and dizzy and has a concussion, there's a lot of spring in his step. Well, Vince is here to be the timekeeper. He sends the timekeeper away, he grabs the belt, has the
That must be nice.
the gimmick to ring the bell. Yeah, you got the knives off, brother. You're good. Here.
Yeah, man, this is one hell of a main event.
Sure.
Yeah, man. Steve Austin beats the dog shit out of Goldust
forever. He just dude, he like that's all he does. He just whoops Goldust's ass the whole time. Like he takes breaks to yell at Brisco and to yell at McMahon. It's so funny because at first Brisco is not fast counting like Goldust pins, and at some point he realizes that's what he's meant to be doing, and then he starts doing it.
He slow counts the Steve Austin ones and then regular counts the Goldust ones and goes, oh fuck, I need to speed these up.
I need to do this properly.
So Goldust rolls him up, Brisco fast counts, then he goads Austin to hit him in the corner. Austin does not hit Gerald. Austin talks shit to Vince, and then Goldust cuts him off and starts his fucking super long heat.
He loves it, bro. Hell yeah. They go to the floor, and Austin's like down on the ground, and Goldust is going for him, and some lady in the front row just pushes Goldust away, and he just goes into the ring. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck
Stunt granny.
I was like, wow, that was unbelievable. It worked.
So Goldust low blows Steve right in front of the ref. JR at this point is fucking pissed beyond
belief. That was a low blow. I could do better a job officiating than him. Want to have Austin wrestle with one arm tied by his back. Shackle the man.
Put him in leg irons, for goodness sake.
Put him in concrete and drown him and kill him and fuck his wife if you might as well. Send Dick and balls and skull in his house and fuck his wife.
He started giving like ultimatums and shit. If Austin loses his belt with dubious circumstances, this crowd is going to be rabid.
I will shoot Jerry Lawler in the head right now.
So Goldust retaliates with a fucking chin lock.
Sleeper. Thank you.
Gerald starts the hand fall check, and as his arm goes up, Austin gives Gerald the bird.
That is tremendous. That is so goddamn funny.
Austin and Goldust fuck up a spot, and then Austin, fucking good lord, man. Austin clobbers the shit out of him with a lariat. I mean, he kills him.
Does he was he going for a hip toss or something? I legit wrote down Goldust hits the ropes and Austin invents a move. I don't know what that was.
He like throwing belly to back something, and he gets up and just lariats the shit.
It's fucking gnarly.
No one's been throwing anything all night, and then Austin just clobbers him. It was
Potatoes
crazy.
Him, yeah.
He hits the Luthez press, and JR's going nuts for this shit, man.
I gotta do something, son. They stole all my moves earlier.
Yeah, he was supposed to get the spot was supposed to be like
magic.
It was supposed to be hip toss in the Goozle arm bar, but yeah, such a
so nice for Steve.
God does with a sleeper, but Austin low blows him, hits a stone cold fucking stunner. Crowd goes fucking nuts. Gerald hits the 2 count, but there is something in his eye for the 3.
Ah, it must be jizz.
Oh, you see my keys? Oh.
Sorry, I just fired off a fat load, Gerald.
So Dude Love is here
and coming in his eye from commentary.
Oh, sorry.
It's a hell of a load, man.
I was thinking of Paul Bearer.
Holy.
Oh my god.
He fucked the Undertaker's mom.
Oh, Percy.
Mr. Pringle.
I'm jizzing everywhere. Mr. Pringle.
Holy fucking shit, man.
You think you're going to get away without me bringing that light up, bro? Coming in his eyes.
Like,
oh, fuck.
Dude Love is here, and he is assaulting Steve Austin.
Yeah, Brisco tells Dude Love to get out of here, but Dude Love just throws Austin to the floor and continues. He's not like fucking, he just care.
Yeah, Austin back body drops him, and JR is going nuts. Austin's fighting for his life out here.
Yeah, right after, like not even 24 hours after he took a hip toss off the stage, Dude Love's taking a back body drop on the floor.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, he's going to, what a fucking dude.
What a beast.
Yeah,
what a dude
man.
And what a love. Yeah. Really.
Yeah, Jerry Lawler should,
what a kind.
Jerry Lawler should shoot a load into his eyes.
It's an accident.
My keys.
I'm going to pass out. Please finish the show.
What a dude, what a love, what a man, what a kind, what a cactus, what a jack.
What a brother. What a cock,
what a
paintball
Foley.
keys.
What a dick, what a boss. The cock Johnson.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's talking about Steve Austin.
You're talking about
Vince goes to hit Austin with the belt, but Austin moves.
Dude, this is nuts.
And Vince hits Gerald Brisco so hard in the fucking head with the belt, he starts bleeding.
Dude, I rewound this like it was the JFK fucking assassination. I
hour
was
and a
trying
half?
to and then I watched it on Twitch.
And I walked away.
What the fuck you mean, dude?
What the fuck did everyone just reacting to the fucking thing, man?
Because, okay, so yeah, Briscoe's trying to get Austin and Dude Love to stop fucking fighting, and Vince is loading up the fucking title to hit Austin with. Austin moves, he fucking hits Briscoe with the belt. I thought Briscoe's head hit the stairs. I was like, wow, he nailed the fucking stairs, but he did not. What I think happened is Vince hit him so fucked up with his title because Vince was holding it as if he was hitting him with the side plates. It wasn't even the front plate. He's hitting him with the side plates, and I think the side plate dug into Gerald Briscoe's fucking old ass head and busted him open.
Yeah, man, it fucking killed his ass, man. That
He
shit
was
was
leaking.
gnarly. Yeah,
Yeah, he was
you
leaking.
can see on the top of his head.
Yeah, it was kind of looking at the top of his head.
So he's fucked up. Vince is like, oh fuck, I fucked up. Austin takes the belt and dude,
wins.
The famous Austin B-roll of him doing the head shake.
I wrote that too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
The famous B-roll where Austin is like, yeah, he's just mouthing off and just bobbling his head in the ring is from this fucking part of the match.
Veins all popping his shit.
Yeah, it's in like it's in his Tron. It's in like every Austin hype package ever. Like I couldn't believe
crazy.
it.
Yeah, that
how
was
did they
awesome.
how did they even pick to use this?
I don't know. Yeah, just a clean shot.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I legit wrote, wow, this is the infamous shot. What the fuck? That's insane. So yeah, Austin flips Vince off, gets back in the ring. He does the shit talk. Briscoe is bleeding to hell. Fucking then Austin's theme just plays. I guess he fucking won.
That's it.
Yeah, he wins, and then he keeps talking shit. He flips Vince off from inside the ring, and that's the end of the show. That was just the end.
All right.
Meow.
Dude, she's going nuts over here, man.
Yeah, man. Dude, this is a crazy ass show for shockingly more than I realized.
Yeah, this shit was fucked up beyond belief.
More
Man.
than WCW DX.
Dude, that shit's crazy.
I don't even remember that at this point.
I don't even. Dude, it was the Goldust main event. I told you, man.
You're right. You're right. Main event. Dustin Runnels
That's
is
crazy as
here.
hell, man.
Wow, what a fucking show. Well, that was it for WWF Monday Night Raw for April 27th, 1998.